Okay, something's going on. Something's happening. There we go. Okay. Let's resolve our pain and get out of danger. Heal all the wounds and cure all the anger. I'll be the doctor, you be the patient. Here is your medicine, I'll help you take it. No, it doesn't kill you. It makes you stronger, it wipes out the fear and makes you live longer. It's not a lotion, it's no magic potion. It's just a dose of love in the moment. I'll watch you while as I am there. While your eyes are closed and your heart is bare. Perfectly still, but still aware. And I'm right here because I care. Because I care. Holding your hand, I know you can feel me. I'll talk in a whisper, I know you can hear me. When you awaken, when we are conscious, totally healed and cured. Just watch this. No more weeping, no more sadness. Gone is the fighting, gone is the madness. We can choose to become alive or just disappear. Let's become survivors. I'll watch you while you're lying there. While your eyes are closed and your heart is bare. Perfectly still, but still aware that I'm writing here because I care, because I care. We're not gonna let you go down clean. No, no, no. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do this right. Everybody get on and dance, get that blood flowing. Let's dissolve our pain and get out of danger. Leave all the wounds and cure all the anger. I'll be the doctor, you be the patient. Here is your medicine, I'll help you take it. No, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It wipes out the fear, it makes you live longer. It's not a lotion, it's no magic potion. It's just a dose of love in the moment. I'll watch you while you're there. While your eyes are closed and your heart is there. Perfectly still. And I'm right here because I care, because I care. Holding your hand, I know you can feel me. I'll talk in a whisper, I know you can Just watch this. No more weeping, no more sadness. Don't miss the fighting, don't miss the madness. We can choose to become alright. Just become survivors. I watch you work, lying there. Your eyes are closed, and your heart is dead. But it's and I like you because I care, because it's just a dose of love in the moment. I want you wild in there. All your eyes are closed and your heart is there. Na 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 na. Perfectly still, still well. And I'm right here because I care, because I care. Okay, I gotta check the sound here for a minute. Okay, I'm just going to stop the music just for a moment. I just want to say hi to everybody. Good evening and welcome. Look at the happy crowd we got here. Most of you guys are just about as regular as you can be. And I'm not talking about what you thought I was talking about. I got to check the screen here. Okay, I got hold on. 67 Demoiselle. Okay, yes. Oh, I didn't get you earlier. Sorry, my screen got jammed. You know, Intermission is a highly professional operation. We have a huge crew here, massive sound stages and equipment and technology. And that's how we do this to such a high standard. Yeah, it's true. Oh, I know, it's 67 Demoiselle. Yeah, sorry I missed you earlier. My screen, my chat got stuck. I don't know why. Hello, oh, it's your second time here. Well, thank you. Thank you for visiting. Hello, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you for the like buttons. All the please do all the likes and subscribes. It really, really helps. There are thousands of tarot channels out there now, and it's so easy for Tarot Lumination to get lost in the wilderness, lost in the crowd. But you guys are here. Yay, yay. Thank you so, so much. You could go somewhere else. More clicks, yes, more clicks, all of that. Bats were following. What's going on, Laura? We're in a big mile hike today at Gorgeous Nature Reserve. Yes, yes, over in Nashville. Yes. Okay. Wow, bats. Okay. All right, Laura Allen Smith. What's that? Haunted by Bats, Chased by Bats, the movie. It sounds like a super low budget horror movie. Chased by Bats. Wow. And they were following you all along the path. Ardente patience. Whoa, whoa, hey. Ardente patience. It must be either very late at night or very early in the morning for you. From Paris. Wow. Did you say Paris? Seriously? Wow. Good evening, Paris, France. Is that Paris, France, or Paris, Texas, or Paris, Ohio, or Paris, Kentucky? Please let us know. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Steve, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, favorite, I did. In fact, it's been very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's been a very compressed little world here. I've been working on reports all week long, and it gets very, I don't know, a little bit claustrophobic here. What I really love doing is hanging out with you guys on Sunday Night Live. I mean, I love doing the reports and everything, but this is where the fun is. This is where the action is. Thank you, Steve Stanel. Always there. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Hi, Steve. So, Ardente, patience again. I just wanted to ask, Ardente, are you talking about Paris, France? Paris, France. Oh, man. Feeling humble tonight, Steve. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's have a look. Hey, Primary's here. Hi, Primary. And Sharon Teo. Sharon Teo. Yeah, I'm going to play the song again because we're still checking people in by the look of it. Sorry about that. I didn't realize there's still people showing up here. So let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to keep checking people in. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to just do the check-in just to see who's here tonight. You be the patient. Here is your medicine. Carrie Harter. 3 a.m. Okay, you must be in Paris. You must be Paris, France. If it's 3 a.m. Sharon Teo. Hi, Sharon. Good evening. There was someone else I just saw. Hold on. Carrie Harter. Carrie Harter. Hey, Carrie, are you new? Are you new? Did you just show up? Carrie? Okay, thank you, Ardente. Paris, France. Wow. Well, say hello to Paris for Tarot Lumination. If you've got your own happy crowd with you, please invite them to the show, even if it's 3 a.m. Just watch this. No more weeping, no more sadness. Gone is the fighting, gone is the madness. We can choose to become alive or just disappear or become survivors. Na 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 na. And the heart is bare. Perfectly still, but still aware. I'm right here because I care. Because I care. We're not gonna let you go out playing. No. Wait, it's precious birthday season. Hey, everybody grab a partner. Everybody grab a partner. Let's celebrate the evening. Let's have fun anyway. We're gonna have fun anyway. Fun. Dance. Let's get sober and get out of danger. We won't lose and cure all the anger. I'll leave the doctor with the patient. Here is your medicine, I'll help you take it. No, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It wipes out the feeling
you run, your body there. While your eyes are closed, and your heart is there. But the days still and I'm right here because I care. Because I care. Holding your hand, I know you can feel me. I'm talking in a whisper, I know you can hear me. When you wake up and we are conscious, totally real. You're just watch this. No more weeping, no more sadness. Don't let the party, don't let the madness. You can choose to become alive or just disappear. Let's become survivors. I watch you run, you're lying there. While your eyes are closed and your heart is there. But the days still and I'm right here because I care. Because I care. It's just a dose of love in the moment. I watch you while you're lying there. Na, 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 na. While your eyes are closed and your heart is there. Na, 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 na. But the days still and I'm right here because I care. Because I na 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 That was a crazy workout, man. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, man? I'm wiped out. That was the heaviest, hardest dance moves we've ever done. I know. It's worth practicing, isn't it? We haven't been here for a long time. Guess what, everybody? The reason we haven't been here for such a while is because we've been rehearsing. We've been fitness workout, pumping up our abs, pumping up all the muscles, practicing our moves just for tonight, just to make tonight spectacular. Just spectacular. Totally over the top, man. I was amazing. Did you see that? I was amazing. I had all those moves. Shut up. I was amazing too. He always thinks he's better than me. Always. It never stops. You have no idea what it's like being with a narcissist egomaniac. Like, well, it takes one to know one. Hey, guys. Uh-oh. Illumination's here. Oh, God. No. Uh-oh. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. So sorry, guys. I had to go on a little break there, and it looks like those crazy union stage crew, they just took it. They think they can do freaking anything just because they're union members. They think they can like totally control the show. It's insane. They're out of control, those guys. Yeah. Oh man. So Precious,
It looks like what happened is the stage crew, they overheard that you were still celebrating your birthday. And so they thought this is their golden opportunity to come out there and hang out with you and do their own thing. They basically wanted to show off. And they hijacked your presence here this evening so that they could turn it into their big chance to show off. But they meant well. Seriously, Precious, they mean well. They just wanted you to feel better and feel happy, and they just wanted a chance to show off their new moves, okay? So I hope you don't mind. Thank you so, so much. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Leah, hold on. We're still checking people in. Hey, Lena. Lena is in the house, people. Lena is in the house. All right, so thank you, Lena. Good evening and welcome. Let's see, who else did I miss? Favorite darkness. I didn't get you, did I? No, I know I didn't get you. Where are you? Favorite darkness. I got you right here. Favorite darkness. Got it. Okay, got it. Got you. I got you there. Don't you worry. Hey, Edwin. Let's have a look. Linda Descartes. Okay, I got you. Okay, sorry, people. I'm missing. Primary Feathers is here. Hi, Primary. Primary Feathers is here. Linda Descartes is here. Thank you. Hi, Linda. And I just missed someone else. Christina Richardson. Hi, Christina. I didn't get you earlier. I'm pretty sure I didn't. If I did, then you get a double duty entry. Mary C. Hi, Mary. Good evening. Mary C. is in the house. Fitness health expert, as you know. Mary C. comes to the First Friday healing events. Yay. Thank you so. Ivona is here. Hi, Ivona. Ivona Kokolka. Hi, Ivona. Hey, we got the real crowd. We have a big crowd here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Who did some? Oh, slow down. This is going really fast. Hold on. Oh, I just missed somebody. Laura S. Loris. Hold on. Loris. And Kimchi Bai. Hello. Hello, Kimchi Bai. Hi, how are you? Loretta Broadnax. Yes, thank you. Well, and you see, I think I wouldn't know you guys are here unless you type it in, you know? And it's hard enough just to do the check-ins because I don't see Petruska Vitiello Norild. Hey, you've been here before. Petruska. Hi. I'm going to put VN because it's a very long name, okay? What's up, Petruska? Thank you for showing up. There you go. How many Lauras are here tonight? Yeah, we could see that. Yeah, so thank you. Petruska, where are you from? I'm kind of curious because, we have people visiting from all over the world, like Lena. Okay, we've got, where is it? Laura Ellen Smith, she's over in Nashville. Path Traveler is over in Kentucky. West Side Watcher is over in Chicago. Alson's over in Pennsylvania. Ardenti is over in Paris. Don't know where Carrie is. Lena is in Buenos Aires. Thank you so much. I know Ivona is over in the East Coast. I know that. So Kimchi Bai, I'm very curious. Where are you? Shaw Edwin. Hey, hold on. Shaw Edwin. And Ruby Rose. Hold on. Ruby Rose. Oh, we got a bunch of new people here tonight, people. I don't know what to do with all of this. Shaw Edwin. Lightning Blood. What's Lightning Blood? Oh, my God. I'm going to have to start a whole new page just for Lightning Blood. Ruby? Wait a minute. Hold on. It's going so freaking fast. I'm just going to put it down here. I'm going to trust you, okay? And then Lightning Blood. Lightning Blood. Wow. Wow, that's a pretty epic move. Yeah, that sounds like a movie. It sounds like one of those epic movies, you know, with like maybe from Nordic warriors or something, and you're covered in fur, and you're wearing sandals and boots, and you have big swords, and you have you know, big shields or something like that. And your name is Lightning Blood. Or maybe you're a real live video game. Yeah. Queen of Water's here. Hold on, Queen of Water. Did I get you? I'm pretty sure I did not. And we're still checking people in. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ugh. Queen of Water. Hello, Queen of Water. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think I got everybody. Lightning Blood. Oh, okay. So the chat is going very fast. Ruby Rose. Okay, Ruby Rose, Mississippi. Mrs. MISSISSIPPI. See, I can spell it. Mississippi. I did that. Terra Lumination did that. Carolyn Kavanaugh. Hi, Carolyn. No, wait a minute. I've already signed you in. I know I have. Hold on. Yeah, I see. I got you right there. You were here earlier. Kimchi Bai is from Los Angeles. Whoa, that's too close, man. Kimchi Bai, you're in Los Angeles. Uh-oh. No. Hello, Kimchi Bai, LA, USA, California. So Kimchi Bai, you're probably aware that Terra Lumination is over on the beach over in Venice. So we have a little tiny bit of a connection because Terra Lumination is right here in Los Angeles. So there you go. Wait a minute. What am I missing here? Did I get that information incorrect? Yeah, Tina Miller. Wait a minute. Did I get you? Jeepers, man. What is going on, people? Hold on. I'm trying to check everybody in. I love to see who shows up and who's here and who is not here. Okay, so Tina Miller. Hi, I'm just going to put you over here. Tina. Hi, Tina Miller. Good evening and welcome. Tina Miller is in the house. Yay. Thank you so much. SoCal represented. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, is anybody, Maria, okay, so I was just going to ask, is anyone here who is not being signed in yet? And then I just saw Maria. So good. Like, I think I got everybody. Okay, Fritaly. Fritaly's here. Hi, Fritaly. Jeepers, it's getting a little crowded. Getting a little bit crowded. It's all right. Okay, it's bigger is better. Bigger is better. You know, Terra Lumination is Terra Lumination. You might not know this, but Tina is in Santa Fe. Tina Miller's in Santa Fe. Okay. Santa Fe, France. Okay. Santa Fe in France. There we go. Hello from the land of cheese. Fritaly's Pittsburgh. Yay. Marlena Walker. Wait a minute. I didn't get you. I don't think I did I? I don't think I did. I got Marilyn Williams, but not Marlene Walker. W. No, I didn't. Okay, so hold on, Marlene. I got to get you in here too. Marlene Walker, okay. Hi, Marlene. Greetings. You've been so supportive. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of a cool crowd here tonight. I have to tell you, it's actually very, very kind of cool. Yeah, hey, so everybody, I'm supposed to do all these really glitzy, flashy things now because Terra Lumination is such an awesome channel. We're supposed to have sparklers everywhere and lights and flashy introductions. And if you can imagine, Terra Lumination is a very, very super ultra handsome host. and the lighting is fantastic, and all the ladies out there are just like you dig all that stuff, and like you can create your own interpretations of however you see tarot illumination. What works for you, that's fine. However it works for you, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, it's been very weird over here with copyright stuff. I've had to delete a few of the videos. I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently, there was copyright violations with different links, and I don't know. It's just been so incredibly frustrating. There is one song on the Tarot Illumination playlist that I can't even play here because they shut down the video because apparently I'm a copyright violation to myself. I just don't get it. I just don't understand most of this stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Steve, I just saw it. Steve. Okay. Steve is doing what he does. Steve is shining the light and setting the example. So, Steve, I'm going to accept this with gratitude. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to, if it's okay with you, I will put that towards a general reading. Okay. So that will be the general reading. Hey, everybody, I want you to know I'm going to accept, of course, I'm going to accept Steve's wonderful super chat. Super chat. Wonderful. Hint, hint, super chat. If anybody wants to throw money in the super chat, please do not stop yourself. Okay. So anyway, we're going to do a group reading tonight, and we're going to say thanks to Steve. I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to make a note of it here, Steve, because he said it's basically for the well-being of everybody here tonight. So I'm going to reinterpret that as a group reading. Okay. This is for all of us. So everybody here, it's perfectly okay to say thank you to Stephen, okay? And however you do that, that's your business. But we're going to have a group reading here. Thank you to Stephen. Thank you so much. Precious got her little dance already, so we're doing good. We're doing pretty well. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. Yay. See, it's amazing what happens, right? Thank you, Steve. Everybody gets it. Attitude of gratitude. Generosity breeds generosity. Kindness breeds kindness. Love breeds love. Be loving, be loved. Today, folks, right now, tonight, we are living examples. Okay. Like, let's just okay, hold on. Let's see. So, all right. So I think we got everybody checked in, and some people have left already because it's probably not their channel or their show. I don't get it. So it's their loss. You know, I don't understand all that stuff. So if I'm missing anything, I just want to see if I'm missing anything. No, it looks like we're pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put the board aside, people, and we're going to just dive straight into the group reading. Hey, Nikki, thank you so much. I'm going to put a thing over here. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Best course of action. Well, we're going to look into it. It's going to be the same spread that we use for the generic mini readings. Okay, Nikki? And you can reinterpret however you want, but we'll put the note here, question mark, best course of action. What was it? Best course of action for Nikki for this Friday. So that will show up in how we're going to handle this card at the end of the reading, okay? So there's going to be a question here. And actually, Nikki, you're a very good example of how to phrase a question so that it leaves it open for a chance for the tarot to speak, as opposed to asking for, am I going to win $1 million or not? Or am I going to score on this deal or not? Do they love me or not? You're not forcing the question. You're just asking, what is a possible best course of action? So that is a classic example of a very good way to phrase a question. Okay? Super duper. Oh, announcements. Yes. Oh, right. Queen of Water. Hold on, I just saw something. Queen of Water was working all day at a psychic expo. Wow, that's freaky. It's a lot of work, Queen of Water. Well done. Well done. Okay, so Nikki's getting a reading. If anyone else is interested, throw money in the super chat. That all really helps. I'm going to make a little announcement here. I don't have anything. I'm not very good at doing all this, I don't have flashy video stuff to do all this, so I'm just going to read off the charts here. Okay, so this is before we get into the group reading, I just want to make the basic announcements for everyone. Hold on, let's make some room. Let's make some room here. First of all, right now, actually in this video, there are a bunch of links in the description box below, and we've already tested this. It actually works live in real time. You can actually click onto the links, and it might disconnect you from the video, but you can just jump right back in again. Please, number one, consider the Tarot Lumination membership program. It's how to become a member of the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe, and you can get your own official certificate. Go to the links below, okay? The next thing, First Friday group healing. The next one is on December 7th, which is very, very soon. Okay, it's not even a week away, I think. Or whatever it is. It's actually it's almost 2 weeks away. So there's links below for this. Also, and then the next one is on January the 4th. Also, for the next thing, if you're interested in Tarot Lumination paraphernalia, there is a Tarot Lumination Emporium in the links below. You can actually do shopping for TL stuff, and there's some new things there. Okay, and also check out the silk scarf. It's very expensive, but if anyone buys a silk scarf, you get a full-blown monster mega reading. Okay, live in person. Then of course you have the books. Thank you, Nikki, for your recent purchase of the book. Thank you so much. If you need a personal reading, there's a way to do that. Follow the links. If you're interested in the songs and the music, follow the links. And you're already here for Sunday Night Live, so we know what we're doing. Okay, I'll put that back up here in case we have to talk about that again later. Anyway, I think, I just saw some blinding lights on the screen here. $9.99. What did you do, Gabby? Just a double dose? $9.99 double with $9.99? Okay, we're going to do a mega reading for Gabby. Well, it won't be a mega reading, but we'll take this is very serious, okay? Gabby girl. Okay, we got you. So I'm going to put a question here, and we're not going to scare you. No scare policy. Okay, I'll be very, very gentle. All right, Abby girl, I will be very, very gentle. Thank you so much. Yeah. So there we go. We're off to a really, really good start for the show, folks. Just need some refreshment here to clear the and let's get things rolling. So I think we got most folks are checked in right now. Does that make sense? Are we mostly checked in? Tarot Lumination is going to have to look far away from the screen and the monitors and everything right now so that we can actually get on with the show, okay? Let's have a look. All right. So Gabby, we'll get to you in a little bit. Nikki will get to you in a little bit. Steve, we're going to get to you right now. We're going to do the group reading, okay? So we need lots of room, okay? I'm going to put all of this over here to the side. You know, when Tarot Lumination does the group reading, we do it in a way that we find the best way to interpret it, okay? It's deliberate. I'm always looking for the way for how things work, how to make the best of a situation, no matter how challenging, okay? All right, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. Uh-oh, Mo. I just saw Mo checking in. Uh-oh, hold on. Mo's here. Hey, Mo, what's going on, Mo? I just saw you. All right, so I got you there. All right, Mo, I got you checked in. All right, there we go. So you know what happens here, people. Tarot Illumination kind of goes into a weird state of mind, like a little mini trance or whatever you want to think about it. Oh, Love Triber. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, we got another one. Lightning Blood, advice for myself, Tara, for December. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I put that on the cards here so we don't forget. Thank you, Lightning Blood. I'll call it, okay. Let's just do it all. Lightning Blood, AKA Tara. Big questions about December. Okay. All right, we can do that. We got that. Rachel She. Oh my God, hold on, everybody. Oh, yeah. Hello, Rachel. I didn't even see you. I didn't even check you in. What's going on? Okay, I better put everybody out here so everybody sees what's going on. And Rachel She. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a reading. Okay, there you go. Rachel She. Okay, Rachel, you're going to get a little super chat reading. Thank you so much, everybody. This is fantastic. Okay. All right, so thank you so much. And let's have a look. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we can handle many more readings after this. It's already kind of a full house, you know. I know, like, you know, if Queen of Water, if you were doing readings at a psychic event, you know what it does to you. You can be absolutely exhausted by the end of it if you're not careful, even though you're just sitting in a chair or just hanging out with people. So let's be very, very careful, okay? All right, so we got a bunch of us on the board here, and from here onwards, Tarot Illumination is going to be kind of off the screen. I won't be able to see any super chats or anything. So I hope you don't mind. I hope I don't miss anybody. I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings or forget whatever needs to be remembered. Okay. Also, let's and if anything goes wrong, let's blame it on Mercury retrograde. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. Yes. Because we're right in the thick of it right now. All right, here we go. I'm setting the board aside. All right, so here we go. Cards are well shuffled in advance, as you know. Nikki wants an Astro doodle. Oh my gosh. You know what? What I'll try to do is I'll put a double duty thing here for you, plus Astro doodle for the week ahead. Okay. It's going to be tricky. I'll try. I'll try, Nikki. I'll see what I can do week ahead. I mean, I could do it, but I've just never done it live like this on call, on demand. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to put this, I'm going to glue this one to yours. So we'll do them both together like that. How does that look? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. All right. Okay, let's get serious now, people. Let's get serious. Okay, this is a very highly organized, very, very professional uh, channel, as you know. Tarot Lumination is more than a tarot channel. Tarot Lumination is a brand, and it's really deep down. Once you guys become a member and you start going deep into it, what you discover, it's really all about the love and the healing. It's all about how do we find ways to bring the healing power of love into our lives from up above. And that's more and more and more about where we are going to be heading with Tarot Lumination. Thank you very much. Okay, so oh, look here. It's like the psychic mediums here are all hanging out with each other tonight. Nikki meets Queen of Water. Ha ha ha. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Nikki, about the one erased. I'm sorry. Dang. You're absolutely right. Okay, well, it makes sense now. Now that you explain it, somewhere in time. Uh-oh. I don't want to forget you. I just saw you on the screen while I'm shuffling. I know what you're talking about, Nikki. Don't worry. It's almost like this is the tarot channel for tarot people. This is the tarot channel for psychics and mediums. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get serious now. Let's get serious. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Steve. This one's on the house from Steve. Everybody, this is on the house tonight from Steve. Steve's buying around for everybody. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for setting the tone, setting the standards here, maintaining the standards. It's really, really cool what you guys do and how you do it. I swear. Actually, I'm not going to swear. I have to stay inside the community guidelines and all the copyright stuff. I'm so scared. Sometimes I get so scared to put out a video in case I'm going to trespass or do something wrong. Here we go. Bless these cards. Bless the whole deck. Bless every individual card. Bless every single one of you here tonight, signed in or not signed in, and all the stalkers and the watchers and the spooks and the trolls. Everybody. It doesn't matter. Bless you guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to use this journey spread, which I love to do a lot. So this represents us at the heart and core of ourselves. The heart needs what it needs. It wants what it wants. And what it's hoping, I mean, it doesn't have a language of its own directly, but what it's hoping and what it wishes in order to be happiest and healthiest is that you are as deeply in alignment with your heart energy as possible. So it is all unified. It's one thing. It's above and beyond all your chakra training and your yoga training and your Pilates and your gymnasiums and your soul cycles and spin cycles and jogging and workouts and physiotherapies and therapists. We go to the very core here, okay? So that's what we do. We're trying to get this in line with you, because without this, the rest of all that other stuff, it doesn't matter. Over here, what are we bringing in with us, okay? Think of this as the legacy energy. Tonight is a night, and recently the weather astrologically is about big, big shifts. You're probably aware of it already. We've left like a big, big, long chapter, like the Leo Aquarius nodal axis and all the pressures there. We've gone into a time of deep, deep upheaval with Uranus in Taurus, retrograding back into Uranus in Aries, and then coming back into Taurus again. We've just entered this new mega chapter with Jupiter in its own home turf of Sagittarius. So that's basically good news for everybody. And at the same time, that Jupiter thing is being hard angled by Mars in Pisces. So I'm going back to the analogies that I've been using on the reports that are going to be coming out in a few days. Please allow that this is very hard circumstances in which to navigate. There's so much shifting going on. It's like being at a huge, huge airport and there's fog events and everybody is like crushed in and moving around trying to get to their locations. They don't know if their flights are canceled or delayed. They don't know if their connecting flights are canceled or delayed. And so we have to deal with it. Mercury is retrograde. Oh my God. What are we bringing in with us? It could be anything. Like, thank God it's over. Or like, oh, I'm so looking forward to the new stuff. Or like, I am freaking out, whatever it is. Over here, the energy of now. The energy of now is where we own our power. Forget about the past, forget about the future, because all of it is one thing when you come and look at it from the very highest frequencies. And this is where we own our power, like being absolutely true to ourselves here in the now, as uncomfortable as might be. And when we are in our present, in our now, when we are grounded and present and conscious and here, that's when we can make our most effective decisions. And the number one decision, of course, is love thyself. Love thyself. We need to know the energy that we're dealing with in order to do that. So once we understand that and define that, how do we execute those decisions effectively so that it actually works? It actually works, and we become co-creators and create an outcome. We actually create an outcome for ourselves. We're not living like victims. We're not just living as, I don't know, jellyfish, blobs just being blown around by the currents. We can actually participate in our own evolution. So it's not fate, it's co-creation. Over here, even with all our best efforts, let's just face it, we're human beings and we do have certain fears and trepidations about our future. And we are burdened by our baggage from the past. So there's risk when we make these decisions. Hopefully, we're doing the right thing. What does it look like when we screw up? What does it look like when we score and we're on a roll, so to speak? And over here, let's just say it all works out. What's the momentum like for the next beat? Because everything is pulsing, 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 living and changing moment by moment. Your whole body is an antenna. You are permanently transmitting and receiving energy. It's just that the tip of the antenna is typically up in your brain, in your head. And so that's where you process and sense everything. But your whole body is doing this. And at the very center is the heart. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you see this heart here. When this is glowing and radiant as best as it can be, that's the best thing you can be for yourself and for others and for the whole planet around you. So you become a glowing disco ball of love. Okay, let's start. Let's look at circumstantial influences, environmental conditions of the weather. We have the Six of Cups. So this is beautiful. My feeling is right now, it's very, very important that we know and take full, that we recognize, we look around us and realize how fortunate we are to be able to basically share our love with each other, to be on the receiving end of love from others, and then to be able to reciprocate that love to others in return. I feel this is very much about the energy of be loving and be loved, being loving and being loved. It's a real opportunity, even with all the shifts and the turbulence that we're talking about right now. I don't have the charts absolutely right in front of me. We'll get to that later with Nikki's reading. But this is a chance, my feeling is for us to realize how profoundly, deeply connected we are here tonight at the soul level. I've done quite a bit of research on what happens in families, literally biological families between moms and dads and brothers and sisters and siblings. And you look at their charts astrologically, you can see mind-boggling patterns of how the connections work. So my feeling is with this little Six of Cups here is that we're seeing the same thing here. My feeling is that tonight, all of us at the deep soul level, we're already connected in spirit. We've already known each other and loved each other and shared lives and tragedies and sorrow and victories and happiness with each other in the great beyond, literally over there on the other side. And this is happening right here and now, where we together, kind of like in this Terra Lumination Love Tribe, are literally like soulmates being here for each other. And this needs to be acknowledged and valued and understood. And I think that's very much to do with the Terra Lumination Love Tribe phenomenon, christened by Abby Cicerelli herself. And I don't think she's here tonight, and maybe she's observing, I don't know. But anyway, I think it's very important to see this and know this. Uh, you definitely see this as past lives with us all here tonight. Like in some way or other, we all know each other at the soul level. We have known each other, and if we don't, then we will eventually know each other at the deep soul level, maybe some other lifetime. Let's have a look what's happening at the core here. The Hanged Man. Well, my feeling is, I saw this in a couple of readings earlier. Lumination has been very busy this month with a lot of personal readings because there's so much shift and change and turbulence. It's a little bit disruptive for a lot of people. I don't see it as very bad. It's just that change can be very unsettling. And so my feeling is that the heart wants us to know that the heart is doing an extremely good job of, let's say, detaching itself and depersonalizing all the big shifts and changes that are happening out there so that we don't take it personally. Okay? So, in other words, if you wanted to, you could point fingers and blame anything and everything that's not happening or not working for you. You could blame it onto someone or something else. And I think the heart is saying, it's okay. It's an important time to realize that we just have to accept what it is for what it is. And if it makes us feel weird, then so be it. We have to be willing to feel weird and disoriented, discombobulated, having our own personal, private, out-of-body experiences without seeing that or feeling it as catastrophic or the end of the world. It's just part of what I think of as our like spiritual evolution and advancement. It's like getting tuned in, getting turned on, having spiritual awakenings, but in ways that we didn't expect. The heart is perfectly okay with that. It's fine to have that happen. It just wants you to know that if you personally, in your three-dimensional self, are wigging out about this, the heart wants you to know that everything's fine. Everything's exactly as it should be. Even if you're feeling weird and tripped out and disoriented because of all the shifts happening right now. So just pretend we're all at San Francisco Airport in a massive fog event, and the energies are shifting, and we don't know whose flights are canceled or delayed, and there's nothing much we can do except for just to basically kind of give up and surrender and just, hang out with each other. Like that's what people do at airports in events like that. They just like, you know what? Hey, who are you? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Like, oh, I don't know, man. I think I just missed my flight. Well, maybe you didn't. Check the board. Yeah, but I'm so scared. Like, well, hey, man, don't worry about it because I'm just as freaked out as you. But I'm not going to let it destroy my life, even if my flight is delayed or canceled, because we got this, man. We got this. And that trumps everything. Thank you very much. What are we bringing in with us? Okay. 4 of Wands. Okay. To me, this feels like a celebration and an acknowledgement that we actually do have something beautiful and viable here that we share with each other, that each one of us brings here to our events, our family, our group, in terms of whatever it is you got. It's almost like it doesn't matter. It's like if like a big Tupperware, if you show up with a box of Twinkies, that's okay. If you show up with a coffee, you've imported your own, mobile deluxe coffee truck, cool. If you come in and you've made homemade little biscuits, cool. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, whatever you're bringing to this thing that we have here, it's good. It's all going to be celebrated. There's going to be someone who likes what you bring. And so it's like you almost can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with being here, being with us, being together, because in some ways we're all soulmates together here, deeply loving soulmates together. And all we're doing is feeding it and nurturing it for ourselves and each other. And yes, let's say it's disorienting and weird. And how many other people hang out like this or even live like this? Let's just say we're a very unique, very quirky, very fussy, very picky little crowd, and we like it this way, okay? We like it this way, and we think we're cool, and we love each other for being this way. What about now? Yeah, With the King of Coins here, to me, this is a really loud example of, so this is a loud example of what can happen when we literally operate as a team and have a sense of mission and purpose and family and belonging. It's like we create the ability to manifest, at the highest levels possible. Some of you know that Terra Lumination is kind of obsessed with expanding the Terra Lumination brand. We've got this stuff here. We've already kind of started. Hold on, let me go to this. Okay, I'm going to take advantage of the moment here. We're trying to grow the membership because that's real and that's long term and it's very affordable, like a cup of coffee each month for every new member. It adds up, believe me. We're trying to reach 100 members as fast as possible, or if ever, but we need it. The First Friday group healing events, they're kind of weird and quirky and cool. The shopping, the silk scarf, and all of that kind of stuff. But the thing is, okay, I'm just going to show you guys. Please be patient. I'm going to take advantage of the King of Coins here. Stay there, don't go away. My feeling is that what's happening here is, thanks to the Terra Lumination Love Tribe members and the tiny but growing membership program, this is what you guys get when you become a member, okay? I'm just going to show this quickly, flash it on the screen. Thank you. And I'm going to also tell you the big ambitions for Terra Lumination is this, where this, I'm hoping, has a chance to happen because of and with you guys, okay? It takes huge amounts of money to do this, way beyond what we are earning or generating right now here inside Terra Lumination. But I really believe in this. I truly, truly believe in this. And we've been having discussions behind the scenes with a few people about how do we actually make this real, okay? And I'm doing everything I can, but I think the King of Pentacles is resonant with what can happen when we work as a team, as a group. And Terra Lumination, of course, sees the advantage for Terra Lumination, but it's the king over here, the King of Coins here, is also an indication that when we use and let's say tune into our best abilities to manifest wealth and abundance here on this earth, then it actually becomes possible. It becomes a decision. And we have to realize here that we're very good for each other. You guys are really, really good for Terra Lumination. Terra Lumination is good for you. So we literally like, we feed off each other. We support each other. We actually nurture each other. Terra Lumination is, especially in the personal readings, I try to do everything possible to help you guys to be able to manifest your highest physical best selves in this physical life, in your physical body now. And in return, you guys basically take care of business, and Terra Lumination is compensated. It's very, very rewarding. It's very rewarding to be Terra Lumination, and I feel that you guys feel appreciated and valued being part of this, what I think of as like this soul tribe, soulmate group. I don't know if this exists, but soulmate groups, there must be something like that, okay? Over here, let's have a look. What about the healing power of now, when how we do this? Okay, let's have a look. The Three of Coins. Okay, so again, this is a very strong emphasis on team action. Terra Lumination can't do Terra Lumination without you guys. You guys can't get the benefits of Terra Lumination without Terra Lumination. So the more we do this, the better it gets. The better it gets for Terra Lumination, the better it is for you. The better it is for you, the better it is for Terra Lumination. It feeds on itself. And I think we need to know that and acknowledge that. Also, you know, this thing that we're doing here, it's like, I don't know how many other people are doing this. I know there's lots of live shows and everything like that, but what I'm trying to do here at Terra Lumination is focus on the healing, about how to bring the healing power of love into our lives from above. I do that here every day. I do a lot of homework on myself using my best skills and talents possible to get this to work, given everything that I see and understand from around me. And I feel that some of you guys, there's a few people here who have really, really taken this into their heart and soul and body, and they are actually integrating some of the practices that Terra Illumination does to improve their health and healing and happiness. So it is a mutually supportive thing here, and it feels very satisfying for Terra Illumination. And I'm hoping that you guys, well, I can tell because I feel the love here from you guys. So how do we do this effectively? We know when we're making decisions, we have to take everybody into account. Like every decision that you make, fine, love thyself, but see it in the context of how is that going to pan out for your significant others, and go from there. Okay, so my feeling here with the Four of Swords is to come from the perspective of what is not only the most loving action that we can do for ourselves when we are making our decisions, but also what is the most healing action inside the bowels of Terra Illumination. This is what it's about. Ultimately, I know I've shown this to you many times already. I'll show it to you again. It's just a very slow progress. With the Four of Swords here, when we're making the decision, we have the how about the way we do this is we do it from the perspective of healing, creating peace, and diffusing, dissolving, and stepping away from the front lines of battle of our lives and concentrating on like the minutiae of our lives and going into those healing conditions for the group, for the benefit of the selves and the group. And it's like we teach each other. So inside of Terra Illumination here with you guys, what is happening more and more and more, it's becoming about the healing power of love, okay? And how do we bring that into our lives and bodies from up above? And that's what this little book is about. And I'm hoping I can get it out sometime in 2019 so that we can actually enjoy this thing, But I really want to share that with you. And when you come to the Friday events, we're going to focus very much on the healing power of like this vibrational energy healing stuff that we're starting to do now. And it's a team effort. Terra Illumination learns so much from you guys about manifesting Terra Illumination. And I feel that Terra Illumination is helping some of you guys manifest your best selves too. And in so doing, we co-create our identities. King of Swords. Wow. So I think this is very much to do with Jupiter and Sagittarius, and the sun coming up, like in December, we've got the new moon. I think it's around the 7th or 8th. It's like we are now preparing ourselves for next level evolution here. And it's a little bit, let's say, what's the word? It's a bit challenging on our psyche, our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts, because my feeling here is that later in December, things are really going to amplify a lot, with the King of Swords, where we're going to be feeling it physically in our bodies, like, wow, I am more aware. I have done this deliberately. I am very grounded, present, and conscious and here, and I am actively, deliberately developing myself in a group setting with others, and others are helping me to grow and evolve myself in that we become wise. We become custodians of wisdom, higher knowledge and strength. Like for some of the psychic readers here tonight, you become better. You guys become better at who you are. Every one of us here becomes better at who we are. In other words, we're living smarter. We're not living harder. Like that expression, don't work harder, work smarter. Okay, that's what I think is happening here, where we are discovering that we're actually really good for each other. All of us here, we're actually really, really good for each other. It's not just you for Terra Illumination for you, but you guys are actually good for each other. Okay, so I hope that makes sense here. What happens if this is over the top and we start to think that this is impossible? You can't make this stuff happen. and you lose doubt and you think like, I'm just going to go back to my old ways of being and forget all this super hyper advanced high frequency vibrational healing stuff, team group soulmate stuff. Forget it. That's just illumination off the clouds, out and way out on another solar system. No. Okay? So you lose that. You lose the power, the love power that you have inside of you. It all comes from heart energy anyway. So what are you going to do with that? So the thing is, when we are in the zone and we do realize that we do need each other, and we foster and nurture each other's spiritual growth and healing as a process, literally like a soul group, like what we are, then we come into our power. We literally become people who can manifest love. We actually become instruments of the healing power of love. And that's what the King of Cups is. The King of Cups, it doesn't mean like they're the most gushing romantic. What it means is that they understand the energy of heart energy, the energy of our souls at the very core level. And we learn how to create and bring ourselves into a high level of mastery of heart energy. So we're not freaked out by our own disorientation. We just treat it as part of the journey. So over here with the King of Cups, we create, look at this. It's just, look at the kings here. Let's forget the gender, call it queens, whatever you want. This whole reading is about us, all of us here, evolving into next level version of us. Each one of us individually is evolving into the next higher level of your own self. And it's happening in the context of each other, with each other, like as a support group, like a soulmate group, okay? Prospects and momentums over here, 10 of Swords. And to me, this feels like a huge declaration of we realize, wow, we do not have to accept all the pain and suffering that we have endured for so long, for so many years, months, generations, lifetimes, past lives. We don't have to do that. That's all in the past, okay? It's all in the past. You can make a decision right now to be your most awesome self, and you don't have to apologize for that. You realize that, yes, you are damaged, wounded, brutalized. You've probably gone through, with some of you guys here, some of you at the very advanced soul level status, I'm not trying to demean others who are not. If you're not a psychic reader, if you're not a tarot reader, then you're inferior. No, you're just different. But some of us here, some of you guys here tonight, I consider like very advanced soul beings, and you're working very much as instruments about the healing power of love. And so when we look at the 10 of Swords, my feeling is that this is a declaration of, yes, very powerful moment that this is over. We can accept ourselves and each other in our most damaged, broken, effed up condition possible. And all that does is inspire us to look beyond that and say, enough of that. It can't get any worse than that. All I'm going to do from here is get better. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so, so much. We are really, really good news for each other here. Wow, this is fantastic. Look at this. It's a beautiful reading, people. I think it's a lot to do with the Jupiter and Sagittarius thing. This is very optimistic. This is very encouraging for us to stay on path and continue to do what we're doing right now. Tarot Illumination personally wants to take it to the next level. I'm just going to admit to you, Tarot Illumination is very, very ambitious. Yeah, it's a tiny little quirky, boutique, artisanal, handcrafted channel and a brand of what we do here. But I really love it. I love what we do. I love what you guys do, and that you express yourselves so passionately here. And I just want to keep going with that. Okay? Thank you so, so much. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, everybody. God, I was just about to... Okay, I'm going to stop the reading now. I'll pause it here for a second. Everybody, you can freeze frame this, okay? Shh. Freeze frame over. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put all the cards back. Let's get some music. Everybody, everybody grab a partner. This is a time. Tarot Illumination has finished the reading, and I'm going to get out of my trancy trippy mode. And you guys, I'm going to jump back in the crowd here in a moment, and we're going to have a little sing along. Okay. I want to go crazy, happy, silly, fun sing along. So let's do it this way. Let's bounce, people. I want to get the blood flowing. Okay. So grab somebody by the hand. Just set your drinks down, set your snacks down, because you're going to need both legs, both feet, both hands, and your whole body to do this stuff. Okay.
This is called the bounce. Way out in Tokyo, even in old Moscow, in some parts of Trinidad, I remember the good times I had. All along the Great Wall of China, on the decks of ocean liners, with the Incas up in the Andes, way out in Los Angeles. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. I smoked powwow with Geronimo. I've been downtown with nowhere to go. I made peace between the West and East, and I've met beauty and the beast. Swung around the great equator. I started out as simply the later. I've been out to both of the poles, and I know where you don't grow old. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce.
I'm going to keep shuffling, people. Just do the same song, but backwards. Turn everybody face the other direction and dance backwards. Dance backwards. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm sorry I've caused a frenzy over there with the dogs barking. It doesn't matter, Nikki, if you can't sing or dance. Just jump around and look goofy. Do silly stuff.
Tokyo, even in old Moscow, in some parts of Trinidad, I remember the good times I had. All along the Great Wall of China, on the decks of ocean liners, with the Incas up in the Andes, way out in Los Angeles. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. I smoked powwow with Geronimo. I've been downtown with nowhere to go. I made peace between the West and East, and I've met beauty and the beast. I swam around the great equator. I started out as simply the later. I've been out to both of the poles, and I know when you don't grow old. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce.
All right, okay, I'm wiped out, people. Hold on, I gotta stop this music. Stop that music. Stop that crazy music, people. Okay, so I need to. I don't do this very often in the shows, folks. But Tarot Illumination needs to go to the boys' room, okay? So I'm going to put on another song, and just give me a couple minutes, and I'll be right back. Hope you don't mind. All right, let's have a look. I'll put waiting, okay? Because it's like waiting outside the restroom, okay? How about that?
I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Do 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 walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Yeah, yeah, smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. I listen to the waves come crashing down, down. Oh, oh, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. Listen to the waves come crashing down, down. Walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Yeah, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels sing. Waiting on the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the news coming my way. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Do, 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 do. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. I listen to the waves come crashing down. Whoa, whoa, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Smelling hours, staring at the moon. Listen to the waves come crashing down. Walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. Waiting on the good news coming my way. Waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. Oh, Marilyn. Listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today.
Got you. I got you. Hey, Bob, I'll show you in a minute. Waiting on the will of heaven today. So, hey, let's everybody say hi to Bob. Bob is a newbie. Bob Moran's here tonight. Thank you for showing up, Bob. It's great to have you here. Oh, this is a very bizarre channel. Feel super tight. Sarah Nova. Oh, Nikki, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Ouch. I didn't even know Sarah Nova was here. Oh my God. Okay, that's Full House, okay? Sarah Nova. I can't handle any more readings. That's it. So we've got, I'm just going to let you know. Hey, Bob, I'll get back to you in a second. We've got readings here tonight for Gabby Girl, okay? Please don't scare Gabby Girl, Tarot Illumination, okay? Okay, that's the policy. We've got a reading for Rachel Shea tonight, okay? We've got a reading for Lightning Blood. Tara, that's actually Tara. That should be an A. I'm sorry. We got a reading for Lightning Blood. Okay, these are all super chat readings. They've paid good money for this stuff. Okay, so I've got to do what we got to do here. And Nikki, we've got yours here, and that's why I'm preparing the Astro doodle. Okay, she left. Sarah Nova left. Hey, Sarah Nova, if you're still here, I'm sorry if I didn't get you. I didn't mean to. I didn't like. I just wasn't aware. I didn't see the screen. I don't get to see the screen all the time. But if you put money in for a reading, then then we'll do it, and you can see it on the action replay. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, you are here. Okay, Sarah Nova. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Cool. Thank you so much. All right. So you're in the pot. I can't take any more readings. There's a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as much as Tarot Illumination can handle here tonight, okay? And we've already done the group reading. Thank you to Steve. So this is everybody who's going to get their we're going to take care of you tonight, all right? We'll do whatever we can. Thank you for typing it in. I just miss a lot of the stuff on the screen, all right? Thanks, Lightning Blood. So anyway, let's get back to this. Bob, you asked. Bob Moran is a new guy, and thank you for being here, Bob. Tarot Illumination is kind of a very, it's like a little, like an artisanal channel. You know, it's very small, home-baked, homemade kind of stuff that we do here. It's a tarot channel, effectively, but deep inside is very much about the love and the healing that we do. It's all about the healing power of love. It's all about the Tarot Illumination Love Tribe. I'll just give you the quick spin here. Forgive me, everybody. I have to do this for Bob. Bob, when you get a chance, you can watch the show later on, Action Replay. Check out the links for Tarot Illumination membership. It's very important for the growth and survival of Tarot Illumination, the membership program. Check out the first Friday group healing events. Check out all the other links below for merchandise, shopping, books, personal readings, and so on. And of course, tonight, Sunday Night Live. So tonight live, Bob, you're seeing what happens. Nikki is a very advanced being, and she has become very supportive of Tarot Illumination. And she asked a question about best course of action over the next few days, the week or so. And she asked if we could include a Tarot Illumination Astro doodle. So that's what we're doing here. It's a very stripped down, basic impression of the planets right now. And these particular aspects that we're showing here are going to be with us for a while, okay? This is so Bob, I'll show you closer up here. This is like what they call like a generic astrology chart in Western astrology. Tarot Illumination is not a highly trained expert, but been doing it a long time, so I do a lot of this intuitively. These are the different astrology signs, and this is on a universal chart as if it's for the whole planet. But in fact, it could be like this for you, or this for you, or this for you, or this for you. We're reading it for the whole planet here. So what's happening right now is we are going into a time of big shifts and changes. And there's a lot of very convulsive energy happening right now. About a few weeks ago, this axis here with the Uranus-Venus axis Okay, I'll just put the planets, okay? Uranus and Venus here. This axis was a very brand new, very challenging energy when Uranus just started its 7-year journey in Taurus. And Venus was deep in the world of Scorpio. Now, because of the retrogrades and everything, what's happening, Uranus is retrograde right on the cusp here, going into Aries, okay, right here, okay? And Venus is over here and still in Libra, trying to come back. It's still retrograde and it's eventually trying to come back. It actually is back direct now. So there's a lot of relief for relationships. But this is a very, very challenging aspect. Venus, the planet of love and relationship, is in a hard opposition with Uranus, the planet of freedom, liberation, and individuality. So there's a tremendous tension in relationships for everybody. Like, how do you conduct yourself in a relationship, Bob, in such a way that you allow for a significant other, and at the same time you give yourself the chance to be you, but at the same time you give yourself permission to be your own most unique individuated self, and you give permission for the other person to be their most own unique individuated self. And that's very hard to do, because a lot of people in relationship, they want things to happen a certain way that works for them. And a lot of compromises happen in the context of relationship. And so we learn a lot from this, but this is very, very challenging right now for everybody. And on a global scale, Bob, so that you know, Uranus is right in here in the sign on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. And there's been a phenomenal increase in the amount of global catastrophic events, fires, earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, and flooding, and all of that stuff. And a lot of that is associated with Uranus on the cusp here of Taurus, going back into Aries. It's very tumultuous, very extremely volatile. And it was very amplified by Mars in Aquarius over the last few months. So the pressure is down a bit, but this is not going away anytime soon. So you can expect long-term volatility here on a global scale, geographically, with the planet, Earth, the convulsions of the planet itself. The planet is shouting out very loudly, I'm sick of people trashing the planet. And the planet wants to be planet Earth in its healthiest, happiest way. It doesn't want to be polluted, okay? The next thing over here that's happening right now is just started. Jupiter has started a 1-year journey over here, and it's going to start for real on the 7th of December when we have the big Sagittarius new moon. There's a lot of pressure here building up. It's gorgeous stuff because Jupiter in Sagittarius is like in its home turf. So it's just like, yeah, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, benevolence, good fortune, good luck, happiness, being like on top of things and seeing things from the biggest, widest, broadest perspective, like being a very happy adventurer, and you get to see everything that you've always wanted to see. That's going to be amplified very strongly over the next few weeks, and it's a signal for the next year of journey for Jupiter in Sagittarius. Now, the thing is, this, as wonderful as it is for everybody, is under a lot of pressure from Mars. Mars is the warrior planet, the planet that says, excuse me, like, who do you think you are? Mars attacks first and then asks questions later. So there's a lot of friction going on here. But even with Jupiter in such a challenging situation, there's still a lot of that can come out of it. And what I feel here is that we have a chance to basically expand our spiritual consciousness and awareness by discovering all the weakest, most damaged parts inside of ourselves in this part of our body, which is the house of self-undoing, pain and suffering, incarceration, prison, hospitals, as well as the energy of Pisces, which is the energy of the divine, universal love. But with the Mars energy there, it's very combative, And so it's like spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening through friction. But it's good because we all need spiritual awakening. And that's all of this is happening right now. So, Nikki, to answer your question here about the astrodoodle for the week ahead, all of this energy here, Nikki, it's not going to be changing much. We've got the Sagittarius new moon, and then we got a full moon in Capricorn over here. But right now, all the action is here and here. This is very disruptive for a lot of people. This is very disruptive, but this is good disruption. It's positive spiritual advancement. This is very challenging for relationships. Okay, so I'm just going to set that out there for everybody. And Bob, again, in terms of the astrology, this is kind of generic. But if you were born like as a Capricorn, it would look more like this. Okay, and if you were born as a Libra, it would look like this. If you were born as a Cancer, it would look like this, and so on and so on. I hope that makes sense for you guys, okay? So anyway, Nikki, since we're on it, how about we just dive into your reading right now, okay? All right. So we're doing like a double duty thing here, Nikki and the Astro Doodle. Thanks, Nikki, for asking for that, okay? All right, Nikki, here we go. Let's get you rolling. Thank you, all you lovely, wonderful people, for being here tonight. Anyone who is not officially a Terra Lumination Love Tribe member, please check out the links when you get a chance and consider becoming a member. It's really important for the long-term growth and development of the channel, and it's probably the most effective way that you guys can say thank you, okay? It's fantastic to have huge super chats and amazing donations. And I got a lot of bookings with personal readings. But over the really long term, what I would really love to see is a good, steady membership, okay? And it's only the cost of a fancy cup of coffee once per month, okay? So I'm just throwing that in there for anybody who's not aware of it, okay? All right, here we go. Nikki, this one's for you, all right? We're going to keep it very simple. You've seen these spreads before, so you kind of know what we're doing here. Please, Nikki, invite your invisible friends. You know the routine, so everyone's going to hang out and chat while we do this. So for Nikki, I'm just going to be hanging out with you right now, Nikki, all right? Thank you so, so much. Okay, here's the situation. Here's the challenge. And here's how we're going to handle it, okay? And you can reinterpret this to suit your situation about best course of action. Okay, we need to look at environmental influences, circumstantial energies. Think of it as the weather that is around you right now. And we have temperance. So this to me is very, very good news that you are in the perfect place at the right time with the right people for being who you are and what you are doing. It's like it almost doesn't even matter what your decisions are. The only thing that counts is that you feel it from the inside, like tune into the very deepest part of your own self-knowing before you make any decisions, and then make your decisions. Treat yourself as a healer to yourself. Allow yourself to receive the healing power of love from above so that you are healed, and that you, in turn, radiate the energy of the healing power of love outwards to others. It's very much an art form. What we do here at Terra Lumination is like a highly advanced art form. And so, Nikki, all I'm suggesting here with the temperance is thus adopt this process yourself. Allow yourself to be an amazing receiver of the healing power of love, an amazing transmitter of the healing power of love, and live in harmony and balance. Like, it doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be incredibly painful or stressful. It can be very serene, very satisfying, and you just let it happen around you by a decision. Okay, what's the situation? Okay, Four of Swords. So there's a strong emphasis here on healing, Nikki. I don't know in what way, shape, or form. You can figure that out for yourself, but there's a strong indication here. My feeling is that if you are very, very actively involved in something right now, manifesting your life, manifesting your dreams, doing this, doing that, and almost neglecting yourself. Let's say, if let's some people who do that, when people are successful and happy, they want to stay on it. They don't want to come back down to earth. Like when you're on a high, the last thing you want is to come down. So a lot of people try to perpetuate the high, even if it's to the point of self-medicating. So my feeling here is that the situation is that healing is very important. Self-healing is very, very important right now, especially even if it means you have to take yourself back a little. If you feel as though you don't want to step away from the front lines, the battlefronts of your life, because you're so engaged with life and living, you're so buoyant and enthusiastic. And the Four of Swords here, to me, is an indication that, as capable as you might be, as well-intended as you might be, the situation actually might call for a little bit of detachment and stepping back. Take advantage of the retrogrades right now, and take advantage of Mercury retrograde. Don't make any really vital decisions right now when this is happening. Allow yourself to center, go into a quiet space, and be there with yourself, and let those periods go by. For example, I think Mercury goes direct again. When is it? Let's have a look. Okay, it's roughly about December 7th and 8th on the new moon Sagittarius. Okay, I'll put that over here. Over here, Nikki, what we're talking about here is around December the 7th and the 8th and the 9th, Mercury shifts again direct, okay? And you've got the Sun in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius, all going direct. My feeling here is that the Four of Swords is saying, please be patient, check out, stay away from the battlefronts, stay away from critical decision making at this time, and allow some time to go past until you get after that critical point of December the 7th, okay? What's the challenge with this? Okay. My feeling here with the Six of Wands, of course, is like the deep fear of failure, okay? Because this is in a position of challenge here. And the Six of Wands is so much a card of victory and winning and having done everything the right way, the right reasons, or the right purposes. And then you might have this like sense of deep doubt, like, oh my gosh, did I do the right thing with the right people at the right time at the right place? Have I made the right decision? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Or take it to the next level. Am I going to make the right decisions? Am I going to do the right thing? Am I going to win? Am I going to succeed? Am I going to be a winner? Oh no, oh no, oh no. So Nikki, tonight the moon is in Cancer. So it's a very, very sensitive mood for everybody. And you might be extremely vulnerable to your fears right now. So if you're used to winning and succeeding and being happy and motivated and being optimistic on top of life, but there's a part of you which wants to take it further, my feeling is that, sure, go for it. Be your natural optimistic self and allow for the fear that, like, from a certain perspective, you might not win. You're scared that you might not win. It's okay to be scared about that, but it doesn't mean that you are going to fail, okay? This is just the fear, okay? Let's see, how are we to handle this? Okay, To me, this is a big message here with the Ten of Swords. It's like, you know what? Screw this. Screw this. It's like you come to a point of peace and calm, and you stay. In other words, if you are kind of maintaining yourself in a state of supreme optimism right now, but you're actually doing that as a way to avoid facing all the fearful things that spook you and scare you, my feeling is the way to handle the situation going forward is to kind of go into this quiet healing state. Allow yourself to be your own best healer to yourself. Allow yourself to feel the fear of failure, that you may not get what you want or end up where you think you need to be or that you deserve to be, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And then you live with that. You think, it's okay. You just basically say to yourself, you know what? It's over. I don't care. I don't care what happens at all. All I know, number one, is that the most important thing is that I don't take any BS from anybody anymore. I don't have to be a pincushion for everyone else's misery, pain, woe, and suffering. The only thing that counts is me. If I have reached a point of complete obliteration here, then I'm not saying that you have. I'm only saying the way to handle it is just imagine it doesn't matter what actually happens, because things can't get worse than they are with the Ten of Swords here. So you end up in a position no matter what happens, they can't hurt you. Circumstances, events, all of this stuff, fate, energy, the planets, the decisions you've made in the past, the decisions you might be making in the future, it doesn't matter. None of it's going to hurt you. It's just a chapter in life, and you will overcome. The Ten of Swords is, in some ways, it's a very mighty card, because it's a culmination of anything and everything. It's like a card of complete destruction and ruin. And my feeling here is you just look at it in the face and you go okay, you know what? You can't touch me. You can't hurt me. It doesn't matter what happens, what you decide or what they decide. You can't touch me. You cannot destroy me, because I already know death. I already know destruction, and I can come back anytime, however I want. Thank you very much. No apologies. Thank you, Nikki. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you get something out of that. Thank you so, so much. All right. So, Nikki, thank you so, so much. I hope I didn't scare you or freak you out with that reading. My feeling to the takeaway is it's like you're beyond pain and suffering. It doesn't matter what you did or what you might do. Nobody can harm you. You already know maximum pain. You already know maximum destruction. And all you can go from there is upwards, because it's just screw it, it doesn't matter. I already know what it's like to be totally destroyed. So if something apparently hideous happens, it's oh, hey, so what? So effing what? All right, so let's have a look. What's next here? Okay, next we have Lightning Blood. Okay, Tara, this is for you. Lightning Blood, are you still here? I hope you're still here tonight. Let's have a look. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, you're thank you so much, Nikki. I have to tell you that you're an inspiration to Terra Lumination. That's what I feel. A lot of you guys here, like you guys really like give me inspiration to keep wanting to do this more and more and more. I love doing this for you. I really do. Let's have a look. All right, here we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Who's that? Hello. Oh. I didn't see you. Or did I see you earlier? Wait a minute. There's what's this hello? Oh. Oh, I got you. Hello. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I just didn't click. I just saw your name on the screen. I glanced over. I kept thinking, hello. What? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, thank you. I figured it out. Hello. Oh. Okay, Lightning Blood. Tara. Let me just check the screen. Tara, are you still here? Diana Lynn. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't check you in. I know I didn't check you in. Diana Lynn. Hey, Diana. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Lightning Blood is here. Oh, Jennifer L is here. Okay, hi. Jennifer, you guys, a lot of you late arrivals. It's too late to book the readings. We're already full up. It's completely booked out. And I want to thank you very, very much. So just hang in and enjoy the show. Hang in and hang out with the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe. All right, Lightning Blood, here we go. So you wanted a little bit of like tips for December. Okay, that's an awful lot to ask from a little tiny micro reading here live, but we'll do what we can. What we do here, we're going to take a snapshot. Basically, it's like a diagnostic. Pretend you just showed up at the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe headquarters, and you said, "Hey, I'm Lightning Blood, and I need to know what's going on." So what we do here is like pretend Tarot Lumination is like an auto tech mechanic, and I say like, okay, let's just plug you into the diagnostics. There's no point in fussing around. You can tell me everything you want, like, okay, you're feeling weird, you got happy this, you got sad that. Let's just plug it into the Tarot Lumination diagnostic device, which looks like this. And we'll see what shows up, okay? And then we'll read the story back. Think of it as like you're going to get to watch a tiny little miniature movie all about you. All right? And there's a story to tell. A story to tell, that's for sure. Okay. All right, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Bless the cards, bless this deck. So, Tara, if you're here, like you're witnessing this live, please bring in your invisible friends. Invite them here to be with you right now. Even if you don't believe in that stuff, just say it anyway to yourself or talk out loud into your bedroom or your car or your minivan or your living room or your kitchen, or if you're under the covers of your bed, whatever it is, just say, hey, dear angels, my own personal guardian angels, my own personal spiritual guides, please come and hang out with me right now. I need some company. Okay? All right, here we go. Did we cut the deck? Can't remember. I'm getting absent-minded, people. I'm going to shuffle again. I'm sorry, Tara, but I have to be totally confident, okay, to do this. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. Okay, here we go. That's better. I feel it now. Okay, thank you so much. Here we go. Let's cut it all up again, if in case we didn't. Bless all the cards, every single card. Bless the deck. Bless you, Tara, for being here. And thank you for the super chats. And let's do this. here's the situation, here's the challenge, and here's how we're going to handle it. Okay, this is just like everything's like a big question right now. Pretend you're watching like a little miniature movie all about you. And let's start with the circumstantial energy, environmental influences. Think of it as the weather. You have the Knight of Swords. Well, there's absolutely no question about it, Tara. You are determined to make the best of your situation. You're absolutely determined right now. You are being encouraged, let's say, even by your guides, your angels, by your circumstances, to like, it's almost like saying, Tara, please, please understand that you are in a situation of like divine opportunity here, and you need to take full advantage of every piece of knowledge and wisdom that you have, whether it comes from innate knowledge or whether it's being stirred up inside of you from very challenging events, especially in relationship. It doesn't matter. Take hold of all the knowledge and wisdom, information that you have outside of you right now, and grab it, okay? And make the most of it. What's the situation? Okay, the Queen of Coins. So forget the gender. Queen of Coins is a beautiful energy here. Like, Tara, if you're concerned about money, finances, or your own well-being, if you're concerned about whether you can make yourself the most awesome woman that you can be or that you have ever been, it's understandable. But also with the Queen of Swords comes kind of a certainty. There's a certain kind of assurance that you must have been doing a lot of work on yourself already, Tara, in some way, shape, or form. A lot of the people who come to this channel are already people who are doing huge amounts of self-care, self-love, in order to try and at least keep in tune with themselves. They've already migrated above and beyond the limitations of three-dimensional reality, and they're realizing there's a whole other level. And now I feel like you're at that level. You're here hanging out with Terra Lumination Love Tribe. I don't recognize your name from ever before, but you just jumped right in. You did a super chat and you said basically, hey, TL, I want a reading, mini reading, something about December. And my feeling is you're getting it. And the message here is that it's important to grasp. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to illustrate it. It's important that you take full advantage of this, okay? There's a lot of potential here to really get tuned into higher consciousness, seriously, heavy duty, and you're being challenged, okay? And the challenges come from anything and everything that's not working in your life, especially if it's being brought up in the context of love and relationship or just your own self with self. And that is the stimulation that you need to take it to the next level. So with the Queen of Coins here, it's an indication that, Tara, you're already doing a really, really good job, and you can't stop now. You have to take it to the next level, keep it going, and then figure out what to do with all the talents and the gifts and the resources that you have, because you have something to offer, okay? And you've worked for this. You deserve this. And so it's a big question mark, the big question mark. What am I supposed to do with all my gifts and talents now? How am I supposed to make the best of it? Okay, and what is the fear here? What is the challenge? Okay, this is highly contradictory energy. This is the Empress energy in a position of challenge. So to me, it feels like you're having huge, enormous issues of self-doubt, self-persecution, self-punishment, self-degradation about your own awesomeness, your own ability to manifest and create, to be your own most beautiful self. And in a way, you can't hardly be more contradictory. So it feels to me that you're dealing with two very polarized energies. Like you are, in some ways, you have so much to offer, but at the same time, in some ways you are your own worst enemy, and how you can completely destroy your own ability to manifest because of the fear of your ability to manifest. And that's almost like an act of self-destruction. And if that's if that's the challenge, is that's what you're fearing right now, then it's your version of this story. However that works, however this is panning out for you, love and relationships, career, finances, it kind of doesn't matter. You can reinterpret that for yourself. But you need to know, okay? This is a chance for you to know and figure out and understand. Like maybe it's shocking. Maybe you kind of need to be shocked into like, oh my God, I didn't know I was going to get a reading like this from Tarot Illumination. I just wanted something like sweet and innocent. No, Tarot, it doesn't happen like that with Tarot Illumination. You get what you get, okay? So my feeling is that this is kind of an extreme reading where you have gifts and talents. You have to do something with this stuff, but deep down you're absolutely terrified that you don't have all of that. It's almost tragic. How are you going to deal with that? Okay, so let's go back to the basics here. It's time for it's almost like I want to go through a couple of Tarot Illumination chants with you. Okay, I would invite you to the way to handle this situation here, where you discover like, I'm so amazing, but I'm also my own worst enemy. Oh my God. That means you have to go to war with yourself. You have to basically put the ego in its place and place your spiritual self above the ego, knowing that that is your mission and purpose and challenge. Okay. All of that. Okay. So first of all, you need to acknowledge that, Tara, you're a very lucky person. You're a very wealthy person. You're a very happy person. You're a very blessed person. You have so much going for you. You have all these raw animal powers, instincts, and gifts, okay? And if you're struggling with doubt, you have to understand, this is another thing. I say this to myself very frequently. I would ask you to learn this off by heart, okay? Okay, it says, I am worthy. I'm going to actually put some tone in it. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing. I am able to receive that which is good for me, that which is best for me. And it doesn't matter how bad I might feel about myself or how scared I am about myself. I still deserve it. It's like you have to brainwash yourself, okay? Tara, you have to brainwash yourself about your own awesomeness, and that you will rise above like the animal fears, the animal ambitions, and everything, and take it to the level of spirit where you tame yourself. You tame yourself, literally like an animal trainer training the beast. But you have to do that. No one else is going to do that for you. You have to do it to yourself. Training the beast. I'm not, it sounds like a little bit over the top, but seriously, you have what it takes, but it needs to be tamed and controlled and defined and identified and directed. You have to own your gifts and talents and ability to manifest, and then decide what to do with it. Now is not the time. I would wait until the middle of December or onwards, okay? Let this reading ferment inside of you for the time being, and then start to make decisions after Mercury goes direct, after the Sagittarius new moon, okay? Okay? Thank you, Lightning Blood. Thank you, Tara. I hope you get something out of that. I hope I didn't overdo it or scare you. Seriously. Thank you, Lightning Blood. It was a pleasure. Yes, all sun, the Aquarius Leo axis will be finally out of the way, and it's coming up in the reports anyway. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Something happened a while ago, and I missed it. Shadow Mac 3915. Oh, okay. Okay, listen. I'm not sure how much I can handle, Shanna. I might have to owe you. Shanna, I've already got Gabby Girl. We got to read for Gabby. I got to read for Rachel She. I've got to read for Sarah Nova. Okay, I've got 3 readings already lined up. Oh, man. I don't know if I can handle 4 more tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't see that come up on the screen and somebody pointed it out. Okay, so thank you. I mean, if I, I'm sorry, I just don't know if I can handle it. I've got so much on my plate here already with these 3. So thank you, Shanna Mac, and we'll follow it up. Okay, please remind me the next time you're here, and we'll just make sure we do it. Okay, thank you so much. All right, next up, we're going to do Sarah Nova. All right, Sarah Nova, I hope you're still here. Refreshments. All right, here we go. So everybody, you know what you got to do. Hang out. Thank you, Shanna. Sarah Nova, I'm gonna go over to the screen. I'm gonna have a look. Are you still here, Sarah Nova? Yeah, maybe we need a dance break. Okay, this is all for the crazy people. I'm just gonna get this out there, okay? Nikki wants a dance break, so let's do it. Okay, so all the guys who are here, hey, Bob, for you, you've probably figured out there's a lot of women here. The Tarot Illumination crowd is approximately 89% female, but don't be shy. You don't have to be shy, Bob. You can think of this is a cool place to hook up. How about that? Actually, I'm sorry. Tarot Illumination is not a dating site. Okay, we don't do that here. If you make friendships above and beyond and outside the Tarot Illumination portal, fine. But this is not a hookup site. Sarah, we'll get to you in a minute. Tarot Illumination is going to take a break. So all I'm suggesting here, there's a few other guys tonight, Bob. So what the guys tend to do is they get in drag and they jump around with this song and they hang out with the girls, and it's just a lot of fun. Okay, here we go.
It was one of those days where everything goes wrong. My hair fell out, my heel broke off, I slept through my alarm. I missed the bus tonight, school, my stalker walked me home. I sprayed his face with mace and then he left me all alone. Hey, tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. A lot of my relationships, they end up in the ditch. So I'm getting counseling for being out of control. The doctors will me, they make me trip and fall. So if you are the man you say you are, you love me so tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Flashes and manicures and great finance solutions, and it's the max of fancy racks and empty substitutions. What if they need us to land as far as we are his shoulder? It takes me naked in the ocean, let me get my hold. Tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. practice on my ass and up and down my arms could get me into trouble, leaving me rejected. Then again, pretending I'm secure like the old did. There is no guarantee that I will be accepted.
Can't do it.
Tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you.
You're going out tonight.
I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight.
Okay, Bob. Cool. Yeah. Go, Bob.
You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so there's a little bit of a dispute over Bob Moran. Bob Moran says, I'm a boy and I'm 8 years old. Okay, well, I know that certain kids watch this channel. Okay, it's already proven, it's a fact. Okay, so I'm not going to discount the possibility. Allson is 900. Queen of Water, his name is Landon. Okay. Oh my God, you guys are nuts. I have to tell you guys out there in the super chat room, you are nuts. I love doing this with you. I love getting a glance and a glimpse at some of the wacky stories that you tell each other. Sarah Nova, you are up. This is all about you now, okay? Okay. And Landon is his name. Bob. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. If you really are an 8-year-old kid, freaking awesome. Thanks for hanging out with you guys, with us guys. We need a little bit of youth in the room. You've probably figured out that some of the people here are like highly spiritual beings. They have angel wings. They do mysterious magical things like that we call energy healing, tarot, the tarot cards like this, and astrology, which looks like this. Okay. All the magical mystery world of this stuff beyond the veil, the stuff beyond the standard frequencies of day-to-day mundane life in the 3 dimensions. Nope. Bob, you're in the right place. Well done, Bob. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. All right, here we go. Lena is a 50-year-old man who likes to eat Cheetos. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on, stay there. I just want to indulge Tarot Illumination again here. So all the goofy stuff that you guys are doing here tonight, can you imagine doing it live in person, face to face, with a whole bunch of us in a very, very, very quirky, unique, very special little place called the Tarot Illumination Retreat, or just Tarot Illumination Love Tribe headquarters. And it looks kind of like this. And we hang out here. This is Tarot Illumination with his own little hub here and his people, so to speak. And there's some of the guests we've had here tonight. There's Favorite Darkness, okay? There's Alson, there's Lena, there's Sharon, there's Love Triber, there's Mary, and there's Tina over here. So, you know, and there's Primary up here, okay? So we've done this before. All right, so I just wanted to throw that in there. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all willing to think long term, hang in with the Terra Illumination for the long term so that we can actually do this. There's nothing more that I would love to actually have the Terra Illumination headquarters, an actual physical place where we could hang out and do this. I mean, I love doing this with you, but just imagine if we could do this together. You know, just a few of us at a time at the Terra Illumination campfire at the Terra Illumination headquarters. Sarah Nova is there, Gabby Girl is there, Rachel is there, Steve is there, Nikki's there, Allsun is there, Lena's there, everybody's there. Yeah. All right. Sarah, you're up. Bless every single card. Bless the whole deck. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you for your contribution. Sarah, we'll do what we can. Anything will happen here. You know that already. Okay, here we go. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. Now, bring in your invisible friends. You know what to do. All right? Spirit guides, all of that. Make it a team effort. We're going to look at circumstantial energy, environmental influences, the weather. You have temperance. Okay, we're repeating ourselves here, people. My feeling here with you, Sarah, is to take, again, full advantage of the situation right now. I'm going to go to this. To me, this is an indication of the fine art of self-healing, okay? The extreme fine art of self-healing, the fine art of self-love, which is something that we propose here at Terra Illumination. It's like, it's fundamental, the Terra Illumination mission is to love thyself, okay? So my feeling here for you, Sarah, it's time for you now. It's very much these energies here, as stressful as this might be, as theoretically stressful as this might be, it's actually very beneficial once you see how you can benefit out of this and you find a way to take advantage of anything and everything that's out there, even the challenging events and circumstances, and you look for a way to bring that into harmony and balance. You take advantage of everything that's out there. You look at your stressors, you look at your challenges as actually like stimulants or catalysts to get you to evolve and grow and reach higher levels of consciousness and achieve these really serene states of divine balance, which can only come through self-love. Love thyself, okay? So what's the challenge here? What's the situation, first of all? Justice. So I don't know what's going on in your life, Sarah. You don't have to tell everything to everybody on the screen here because this is like a public setting here. But if you are in a situation where you are very aware that there's a lot of karma happening right now, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting exactly what I deserve. I'm seeing how all these decisions over the years have led up to exactly where I am now. I am getting to see how all the good things that are happening in my life right now are exactly as they should be. It's perfect. And I am getting to witness in my own life right now, especially in the context of personal relationships, that I am also getting exactly what I deserve and exactly how everything should be with all the bad stuff that's happening, all the stuff that you don't want to happen. However, there's a way to deal with that. It's like you decide, okay, well, I'm going to take advantage of that. Okay, so now that I have a completely like full spectrum awareness of myself in front of me, now it's a chance to like become the artist. Okay, pretend you're an artist, Sarah, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, the only way my life can go forward here is if I take complete command and control of this stuff and I become my own ultimate self-healer. And I take the raw material that I have in front of me. And that includes everything that's awful, tragic, the pain, the suffering that you've endured, and all the gifts and talents that you have, and pretend those are your paints inside a paint box and a paint kit. And now you're going to create a beautiful work of art. It's time for you to create a beautiful work of art out of who you are, what you are, all the ingredients that you have, and it's everything is exactly as it should be, and because it can't be any other way. So in other words, anything that appears awful and tragic, that needs to go into the painting. Anything that is wonderful and glorious, that needs to go into the painting. Most of the best art on this planet is a combination of tragedy and beauty, and it all squishes into one thing. So I think that's what's happening here for you. What's the challenge with this? Okay. Well, you might feel as though you're way, way out on the fringes of almost like solitary confinement, where the things that are happening to you in your life, in your world, are putting you into a place where you don't know what to do or where to go or who to turn to, and that it can make you feel very isolated. For example, take this energy here. It's nothing personal. It's not like the planets are trying to screw up your life or mess you over. It's not like the planets are trying to destroy your relationships or your love life. They're just doing what they do. You cannot take this personally. You have to rise above it, go from there. And so if you feel as though you're being sectioned out, you're being, what's the word? You're being singled out here, and you're scared of it, as though almost the whole universe is working against you. And where can you go? Where can you turn? That's understandable fear if you're not used to dealing with these kinds of things. So don't worry. It's understandable, though, if you feel very isolated and singled out, and how scary that is. Okay, so how are we going to deal with this? Oh my gosh, look at this. Sarah, look at this reading. This is freakoid reading. Statistically, it doesn't matter. Anything can happen. But honestly, it's very rare that we get a reading like this, Sarah, where every single card is a major arcana. So you might have been arriving here at Terra Lumination as Sarah Nova in a very sweet, innocent kind of way. And then you're discovering, like, oh my gosh, there's so much more going on. There's all these layers of fate and everything. Like, oh my God, fate brought me here. Fate led me to all these things that have happened, all the good things that have happened, all the bad things have happened. Fate led me to a situation where I feel there's nowhere to go, nowhere to turn, and all I can do is look inside myself for answers, and that's the last place I want to go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And the circumstances are actually around you here saying, dear Sarah, please take advantage of this. Please pretend or imagine that you are an artist and you've got all these amazing paint brushes and paint tubes of paint and canvas in front of you. You can now have a chance to create this masterpiece of you, so that you're not just like a floating blob, a victim of life. You become the artist of your own life, okay? And so what happens is, the way you handle it is you see it from that perspective. You take charge of it. You basically see this as a way to liberate yourself, so that you're not a victim. In other words, let's say all the horrors and pains of the past, whatever it might be, love, relationship, finance, careers, babies, family, abuse, anything, that's all part of you. Okay? And we all have our own stories, but there's also the wonderful stuff, the beautiful stuff as well. Okay? So you squish it all in together, and you take this opportunity to liberate yourself by kind of going berserk as an artist. I'm not saying you actually have to become an artist. All I'm suggesting is that you grab every ingredient of your life and you conduct yourself right now as though you're an artist, and you have contracted with yourself. You're going to liberate yourself through artistic expression of yourself. Okay? In other words, it's just like if you've been a pent-up artist, or you've got pent-up things, and you decide, I'm just going to go berserk. I'm going to go completely ballistic. I'm going to just, how Terra Lumination does Astro doodles. It's very liberating for Terra Lumination. Do the same thing if you want to. If you want to write journals or make paintings or talk to people or consider yourself the artist. And in so doing, you liberate yourself. You liberate yourself through your own creative self-expression, okay? And it's, you deserve that. You deserve the good stuff that comes from it, okay? That's what I feel here. I think it's very much about you seeing yourself as an artist and how this is actually very healing for you. A lot of people who are artists, writers, musicians, clairvoyants, sentience healers, a lot of them have had very, very painful, suffering kinds of lives, but that becomes the lesson for them to go on and become something of value to others and create absolute masterpieces for others, help others create their masterpieces. For you, it's time for you, Sarah Nova, now to like like paint like this new masterpiece of yourself. Okay, make a new version of yourself. Liberate yourself. Okay, liberate yourself through creative self-expression. All right. Thank you, Sarah. I hope you get something out of that. I really do. I hope I didn't scare you or spook you. I'm just shuffling right now, okay? Oh. Sarah, I didn't mean to scare you. If you're an artist, just freaking go for it. Absolutely go for it. It's like rip yourself open. Dig into all the stuff that's like you've been scared or unwilling to share. This is your chance to really, really, really go for it. That's what I see here. Okay. That's freaky weird, isn't it? Sarah Nova turns out to be an artist. Wow, how cool. How cool is that? So it's like we're on borderline mediumship with this channel, people. Actually, honestly, with these tarot cards, it's really more like a prop so that we actually do mediumship. Yeah, how about that? Gabby girl, you're up next, okay? Gabby girl, okay. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Turns out Sarah Nova is an artist. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Tarot Lumination. Please consider becoming a member of the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe, where we're all freaks on the fringes, okay? We all have to have somewhere special to hang out. That is our own special place. Why not Tarot Lumination, okay? You know, freaks of the world unite, you know? Because then we're normal, you know? The beautiful thing being on the fringes of the fringes. Lena's one of those. Alson's one of those, for sure. Queen of Water. Thank you, Sarah Nova. I saw that. I see it. I see that. Gabby, girl, you're up. I will do whatever I can not to scare you. My God. Oh my gosh. We'll see what happens, okay? Okay, here we go. So, Rachel, by the way, you're next. After Gabby, girl, you're next, okay? Just want to shuffle these clearly, get everything back into a good position here, okay? Cards are well shuffled now. We're going to cut them up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Aha. right, let's have a look. Cards are well shuffled. Let's cut it all up. Gabby, you know the routine here. Bring in your invisible friends. Get yourself very, very comfortable. Get very, very cozy. Hang in. This is all about you. It's just you and Interlumination right now. And don't worry about everyone else. They're going to go off doing what they do. It's a crazy world here with Interlumination Love Tribe on Sunday night. So let them do what they do. Let's just you and Interlumination. Okay, Gabby? So here we go. Here's the situation. Here's the challenges, okay, with all of that. And here's how we're going to handle it. We're going to look at the weather, circumstantial energy in a moment. You've been here enough times, Gabby. I'm just going to go for it, okay? Knave of Swords. Okay. So with this degree of innocence here, my feeling is that Gabby is like circumstantially, like it doesn't matter how much you don't know. It doesn't matter how little little awareness that you think you have about the great beyond spirituality, advancing into your most fifth dimension, seventh, 11th dimension spiritual self. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what level of so-called ascending where you are. All that counts right here. The Knave of Swords energy is like, just take full advantage of the situation, of the circumstances. Okay? I'm going to go back to this. Thank you, Nikki. This is very magnanimous, generous, healing energy up here with all this Jupiter in Sagittarius and then the new moon and then Mercury there and everything like that. So, and if you think of the planets as people, what they want most, what Jupiter in Sagittarius wants most for you, Gabby, is to take full advantage of the opportunity of the gifts here to expand your horizons, expand your understanding of life in the world, universe, and everything, how you see yourself relative to the world, and how the world perceives you relative to itself. Mostly that will be in the context of relationships, but it could be a much broader perspective. So it's like, get serious, Abby. Don't worry how much you don't know, because it doesn't matter where you go. If you're like some super advanced psychic medium or like a world genius and you just invented Tesla or Google or Microsoft or Apple or NASA or some kind of amazing thing that just transforms the whole planet for the better, that's great. But you can still just do that from where you are right now, you know? You don't have to make global headlines. You could just be Gabby and tune into, it's less like, imagine you're like a little kid and you've got your first little gadgets, toys, devices. Like, it's time to start tuning in and see how amazingly powerful these devices are. But think of that as you. It's time to start tuning into yourself more and more and more and realize, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Interlumination sounds like he's talking out of his derriere sometimes, but in fact, right now, it's kind of cool. I am Gabby Girl, and I'm seeing like, wow, I am a transceiver. I'm an antenna. I'm always receiving signals. I'm always transmitting signals. That's pretty freaking cool. And you don't have to know anything more than that. Okay, what's the situation? The Fool. Okay, so it's almost like it doesn't matter what you do, Gabby. It doesn't matter. The point is to basically take the first steps and just go anyway. The situation is like if you don't know like where to go or how to, let's say, tap into yourself, or how to make the best of yourself, or how to direct all your energies, talents, and gifts or resources, it really doesn't matter. What counts, again, here is just being extremely true to yourself, being very, very, very true to yourself, and not putting up with any BS. Like, the most important thing here is just like basically switch yourself on. Number one, Treat yourself like an amazingly powerful tablet, cell phone, laptop, computer, hypersensory, extrasensory perception being, clairvoyant, genius, or whatever. And then once you've done that, switch it on. Switch the device on so that you are now transmitting and receiving. Okay? And then when you do that, okay, so it's like, oh, I don't know where this is taking me. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't even know what half of the language or the signals mean, but it doesn't matter. You're starting brand new from scratch. Absolutely from scratch. I'm going to go back to this. Take full advantage of this. See this as a new start, new chance, new beginnings to achieve higher consciousness, higher levels of higher consciousness. How about that? And it might be a little bit stressful, but that's like almost like what you need to get you going. What's the challenge here? Okay, 5 of Wands. So, with the 5 of Wands, it's like if you're scared of whether you're up for it or not, like, you know, if you think of yourself as an athlete and like athletes are, it's almost like being an athlete is, it's like you're deliberately pitting yourself against the fates, against circumstances, against challenges, and to try and see, who am I? What am I made of? Where am I going? What are my greatest skills? Can I actually handle being me? Can I overcome the obstacles in my life around me? And with the 5 of Wands here in a challenge position, you might have extreme doubts of whether you can actually handle the challenges that are coming your way. Okay? I'm not going to scare you too much. My feeling here is to just be aware. Think of yourself more like, instead of someone who's just absolutely quaking, terrified of anything and everything that's around you that might scare you, just instead like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I am Gabby Girl. I am a winner. I am an achiever. I can handle this. With my little 5 of Wands energy challenge here, it's just like, oh, okay. So these challenges are actually good for me. These are like pressures that I need to face, that I need to overcome, that I need to, let's say, wrangle, and so that you grow and from that. But if you're scared of that process, it's like an athlete who's actually scared to be who they are as the athlete, and they think like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm just going to go off at home. I'm going to go home and have some coffee and read a book. I'm going to go to a cafe and just put my head down and just daydream for a while. But this is calling very, very loud. The challenge here is that like you need to face yourself, face into these things that are like compelling you to go forward, and then you do it. It's very scary. Yes, it's very scary because it's like no one has written a map for you. How are you going to handle all of this? The Chariot. And basically, it's okay, with my feeling here with the Chariot here, it's just like you say, you know what? I don't care. I don't really, really care. The only way I'm going to handle this is basically by saying, it doesn't matter where I go, where this is all heading or what it's taking me to. The important thing is to go for it and just like take the leap, take this massive leap of faith into the unknown and figure it out step by step as you go along. Where the primary mission, the agenda, is to take control and ownership of your life so that you don't feel like you're a victim of life and circumstances and planets and everyone and everything else, but instead you are in charge of your life. Like, okay, I might not know exactly what I'm going to do or where I'm going to go. And yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of the challenges that are coming on my way, but the way to handle it is you just go anyway. Okay, you just do it anyway. It's just like being an athlete at the very last moment, but when they press the button, like click, go. Like if you're a racer or if you're some kind of jogger or a marathon runner or a sports person or whatever, like when the when the whistle blows and it's time to go, you just go. You just freaking go. And then whatever happens, happens, okay? And that takes huge courage. But you've got it, okay, Gabby girl? You've got it. You've totally got this. So don't worry. You will prevail. You will learn what you need to learn. You will know what you need to know when you need to know it. Nothing less, nothing more. You will be very much living in the moment, deeply, deeply in the moment. Take that as an amazing opportunity. Thank you, Gabby. I hope you get something out of that. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Someone just showed up. I've seen you here before. Lilu. Lilu, hold on. Hey, hi, Lilu. I just want to check in for Lilu. I didn't see you earlier. Maybe your late arrival. Lilu. Hello to Lilu. Good evening, Lilu. Thank you for showing up. It's very, very late or very, very early. I'm not sure what else. Gabby girl, thank you. Seriously, I did everything I could not to scare you, but it was kind of an extreme reading. It's very much like get up and freaking go for it, like fearless, like face the great unknown kind of reading, okay? Kind of epic. It felt kind of epic to me. All right, here we go. Oh, all right, okay, let's have a look. Rachel, you're up next. Rachel Sheep. Okay, Rachel? Okay, you can probably already tell that Intermission is close to coming unglued here. We're going to read for Rachel, and that's probably going to be it. I don't want to scare everybody into going home and going to bed right now, but we're actually past the point of no return. The readings are going to be over pretty soon. And then we're just going to have fun and hang out and dance. Maybe we'll do a little bit of sing and dance, like a sing song or something. Please give me another moment here. Intermission needs another refreshment. Wow. Okay, cool. I saw you, Rachel. I saw you on the screen. You're here. Well done. Thank you so much. So you've been here for almost the whole evening, so you know what happens. We're just going to dive right in, okay? I need to keep shuffling for a little bit. I like to have a very, very clear, clean, pristine deck. All right, Rachel, we're not going to put any limitations on the reading. There's no notes here. There's nothing going on. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. We're just going to go for it, okay? You guys, everybody chat amongst yourselves. This is just your Lumination hanging out with Rachel right now, okay? So Rachel, you know the thing. Please make yourself very cozy, very, very comfortable. Imagine yourself as just like we're hanging out together in a little coffee shop. It's very private and we're in a little corner and it's just Rachel and Intermission, and the rest of the world can go and do whatever it does. And we're just going to do what we do, all right? Cards are shuffled, cards are cut. Now we're going to read. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it, okay? Out there, think of it as the weather. What's going on out there? How is it affecting you? People, planets, lifestyle, your upbringing, your family, your relationships, whatever it is, it's out there. Okay, with the Two of Swords. So my feeling here is that you're surrounded by like an energy that is encouraging you to be very, very cautious, very, very careful with your thoughts. Remember, thoughts are things. Thoughts, like if you go in a sequence of events, like we have these very primal feelings, our gut feelings, and then we start to sense them up in our cerebral cortex. And those turns into thoughts, and thoughts turns into things. They turn into words, turn into deeds, that turn into outcomes, that turn into consequences, which creates karma and so on. And it's all coming from inside of you. So with the Two of Swords here, my feeling is that it's very, very important that you need to be aware that thoughts are things, and that, like, if you focus on, let's say, thoughts over this side, let's say they're very negative and challenging, and all you're doing is adding fuel to a problem and making it worse. If you focus on thoughts and things over here, which might be more productive, useful, okay, so maybe you should still take care of, be aware of the shadow side of things, but you're adding fuel to what works. So with the Two of Swords, to me, it feels like it's very important for you right now to understand like how energy flows where attention goes. But don't make any decisions right now. Just understand your own internal processes. Like it's so easy to self-sabotage if you tune into the energy of your own fears. It's equally easy to advance yourself and help yourself, love yourself and heal yourself when you turn into the positive aspects of things and let the shadow stuff dissolve, Focus on the good stuff. But again, with the Two of Swords, I think to me, this is a great opportunity to become aware of those processes. Again, like with the other readings here earlier tonight, please don't make any radical, life-changing, important decisions till after the new moon starts in December, around December 8th, 9th, 10th, okay? Maybe even wait till the full moon, okay, later in December. So I just wanted to get that on record. Just be very, very careful right now. Allow yourself to withhold. Allow yourself to decide not to decide. Allow yourself to just appraise and look at your life and your situations and your people around you before you make any decisions. What's the situation? Okay, with the World card here. So Rachel, if you are kind of in a chapter in your life right now where you feel that there is like a big chunk of your life that is essentially over, like, let's say you've been watching like a huge Netflix series, like with 13 episodes and 3 series, like 20 episodes total, and you realize, oh my gosh, it's all over. I just watched the last episode. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing here. Like, if you, Rachel, are in a point in your life where you're really feeling like the end of one thing, and then there's this whole new thing unfolding in front of you, you might not know what it is. You might already know what it is, but you're dealing with the point of endings and beginnings. And like what I think of as the end of a lifestyle package deal and the beginning of a new lifestyle package deal. And everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. All the elements of nature, the planets, your friends, your family, your job, your circumstances, your intelligence, your qualifications, your desires and your dreams, your fears, and all of that, everything is exactly as it should be. And why? It's because it can't be any other way. So what do you do now? So it's like you're left in this moment of pause. Oh my gosh, what the heck am I supposed to do now? Now, it doesn't have to be scary. It can be very, very neutral. You can see yourself in a life where, okay, This particular Rachel Shea that I knew is now finished. It's over. And we're going to be starting a new version of Rachel Shea shortly. I don't know where it is or where it's going to go or how it's supposed to work out, but you don't have to right now. What's the challenge with all of this? The Nine of Wands. So in the challenge position, my feeling is that it's almost like you're scared of whether you can handle what is coming up to you next of all. Like, let's just be honest. You are the person living your life. No one is living your life for you. Everything, you could say that all the bad stuff that happened to you came to you from someone else or something else. But we could also say that you are actually part of the own equation of your own self-undoing. And then you have to admit that, oh, wow, I'm actually the person in some ways. The challenge is accepting and understanding that I am in some ways, the cause of my own self-undoing. With the Nine of Wands here, and wondering whether you will prevail over your own self-undoing. Like, oh my gosh, I've dug myself into such a hole, into such a trap, and there's no one to blame. Can I get out of this? Can I handle it? Now that I am aware that this whole life is about me. It doesn't mean you have to become a narcissist or become like a navel gazer, self-absorbed. You just have to understand that you are the central character in the movie of your life. And the challenge handling it is that, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to overcome my adversities? I don't know if I can overcome my adversities. I'm scared if I have the passion, the drive, or the ability to overcome my adversities. I'm scared to admit that I am at the epicenter of my own adversities. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So how do we deal with it? Ten of Cups. Oh, you're lucky, Rachel. I don't know. With the Ten of Cups here, my feeling is that, again, I'm not talking about really tiny specific details about your life. This is a very broad spectrum story. If you want to do deep stuff, we have to go personal readings. But for now, tonight, I'm keeping it very, very, very wide open. So the way to handle this situation, if you are just realizing that you are the cause of your own undoing and that your life as you know it is basically falling apart and dissolving, and a new life is unfolding, and you're wondering whether you can handle it, my feeling here is like, don't worry. Don't worry, Rachel. You've got this. You've got this. You have to recognize and know that happiness is a choice, and that you already know this. You just might have forgotten. You might have forgotten that happiness is something that you own from the inside out. Friends, family, home, people, the people you love, the people who love you. All of that happens like in this beautifully coordinated, let's say, preordained journey from up above. A lot of people, if you watch some of those things on YouTube about like spiritual ascending and what's it like to be an ascended master? What's it like when you go to heaven and then you come back? What happens when you cross over to the other side from a near-death experience and you see your angels and friends and guardians and family and everything, and then they tell you, oh, it's not your time, Rachel, you have to go back. Okay? So let's just say you watch one of those YouTube videos and now you're here and you realize, oh my gosh, all of the stuff that you think you can't handle, it doesn't matter. It's just you're going to experience stress anyway. Even when something amazing happens and a new life unfolds, you're still going to experience stresses of some kind. So the important thing is to remember is that you come from a position of love, position of happy family, in that pay attention to the people who love you, pay attention to the people that you love, and make that the most important thing in your life. not your career, not your looks, not your age, not your credentials, your qualifications, not your money. The people that you love and the people who love you. Those are the most important ingredients in your life right now, okay, Rachel? And that needs to be understood, okay? That's how you deal with it. You make that the number one priority. Being loving and being loved, being with the people that you love, being with the people who love you, okay? And then he's like, you can handle anything. You can handle whatever this is, all right? Thank you, Rachel. So that's about it, folks. Earth Angel Tarot and Therapies is here. Let's put you on this screen. I have to start a whole new page just for you, Earth Angel Therapy. Earth Angel Therapies and Tarot. Okay. So you get your whole page all to yourself. Well done. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Wow. So, Kimchi Bai. Wait a minute, did I get you earlier, Kimchi Bai? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I got you. Yeah, I got you here. Thank you very much. You're in LA. Kimchi Bai, you're in Los Angeles. Cool. Well done. Thank you so much. All right. Aqua di Amore. Oh, hold on. Hello. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad you get something out of it. Thank you so much. Aqua di Amore. I gotta check. Okay. Aqua di Amore. I didn't get you earlier. I know I didn't get you earlier, so I'm going to put you in now. Welcome. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Okay. Oh, Carolyn Rose wants a song. Okay, well, we're at that point of the evening where I can't do anything more anyway. So I'm kind of burned out. Probably figured that out already. Thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you so much. And let's put it like that. Let's put up a little song here. I want to put something sweet for you. This is going to be Circle of Love. I want everyone to appreciate how lucky we are to have each other, okay? I'm going to put on the song Circle of Love. Okay, here we go. This is what they call white reggae. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. La da 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 da, la 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 la. La da 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 da. Going deaf from explosions, screaming babies everywhere. Their blood is flowing to the ocean. Our hearts are numb from trying to care. Trying to care. I got this message from angels
angels above come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Soon, when the smoke and dust is lifted and all the rubble has been cleared, and all the bodies will be sifted, their ghosts will walk around for years, years and years, yeah. I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, thanks, people. Intermission is back. There we go. So it's been a lovely, lovely evening. All I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to hang out with you guys. I'm going to see if I can play a song. I'm going to try and do it live. And I'm trying to remember her name. I have to tell you guys a story. I don't know if she's here tonight right now or what her screen name is, but before the show tonight, Intermission was doing this like this thing. Hold on. Intermission was doing this thing to test out the microphones and the cameras and the lighting to make sure we could have a show. And Intermission has become extremely frustrated by the limitations of the technology and the equipment here. We have our camera, we have our lights and everything. We have the computers, and thanks to an amazing donation, we have this amazing, powerful computer. And that's fine. Okay, cool, right. So the thing is, ever since the last couple of weeks, thank you, Lena. Thank you, Lena. I felt Intermission felt more confident about doing live songs, live music. And I checked out some of the playbacks, and the sound quality is just awful. It's just awful. I mean, the voice isn't so bad, and so we can do the visuals and the readings and everything. But when it comes to playing music and singing songs and playing the songs live, the sound quality is just awful. And so I tried to do some tests here tonight to see if I could get it better, and it didn't work. And when I was doing the tests, my gosh, oh yeah, I remember, that's who it is. I don't know if you're here tonight. Violet Spectre. I was doing the tests. I'm just sharing this story because it was just kind of funny. Oh. Anyway, Violet Spectre, I was doing tests on the Intermission system, and Violet Spectre just pressed a button and she arrived in the middle of the tests. And so we hung out together, and I was trying to explain to her how it's so hard over here on this side of the camera, Intermission, to try and create the quality that I feel that you guys deserve. and I was trying to improve the quality. I've got a big fancy microphone that we can use for recording, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work properly with the way we do the shows here, because we do the show through the camera, and then all the sound goes through the camera technology processing, and it still ends up crappy. You know, the voice is okay, but with the songs and the music, it's just crappy. Let's admit it, okay? Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a tin can. Yeah, it's pathetic. It's just awful. And so when I was talking to Violet Spector, I was talking about the event a few weeks ago when Terra Illumination went to that Creators for Change event. Creators for Change event over at the YouTube headquarters over here in Los Angeles. This is the world headquarters for YouTube. Terra Illumination got invited there. I don't know how or why. Anyway, I went. There was about 150 people there. Most of them were involved with Creators for Change. And so I just hung out and I just watched, because I'm not a creator for change. I don't know what I was doing there. But what I discovered is that these channels that do the Creators for Change stuff, they have really hyper, super advanced teams. They have teams of people. They have thousands and thousands of dollars worth of technology, cameras, microphones, sound, studio, production quality. And that was kind of like a real shocking awakening for Terra Illumination, because I just assumed everybody at YouTube was kind of like Terra Illumination, where you just have this tiny little place where you just do tiny little things and you make do with tiny little stuff. But no, there's actually some big stuff happening inside YouTube. And I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm doing everything I can here. I really want to make Terra Illumination much bigger and much better for you guys. The thing is that it just takes a lot of resources. So I'm not going to go into what that means. You already know what that means. So let's just hang out. Let's have a look. I wonder if I can play a tune. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, I am now going to play live the little tune, the little song called Through the Ether. I'm going to do it here because I can't do any more readings. I'm all burned out, okay? I'm going to sing this song. And I hope it sounds sort of moderately okay. And I'm going to do it on a guitar live. Okay? And I'm going to, because we're doing it live and I'm not actually putting the link or anything, I think the recording will be okay. And we will not be, the show will not be demonetized or called out for the community guidelines for copyright, because this is a Terra Illumination song. And I still think it's freaking weird that I play a song and then the show gets canceled and blocked for monetization for singing my own song. I just don't understand how that stuff works, okay? But we're going to play anyway. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to show, actually, I'm going to do two things here. This is my Scotch tape dispenser here, and I'm going to put that on the side. So you got the lyrics here, and then I'm going to put a picture about the Terra Illumination Love Tribe retreat, because this is kind of what the song is about a little bit. And my sweetheart, who is on board with these things. Okay. Honestly, I have to tell you, people, it would be very hard for Tarot Illumination to be or do Tarot Illumination without my sweetheart. Okay, so here we go, folks. Pretend we're at the campfire. Pretend we're at the Tarot Illumination retreat in a very beautiful place in the world on this planet. And we all have plenty of money and we can just fly there whenever we want to and hang out together, just like we do on Sunday Night Live, okay? So here we go. This song is called Through the Ether. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't do this without my sweetheart. She's very invisible. Okay? I'm going to sing it a little bit higher. Okay, I'm going to play this song one semitone higher than I normally do it because my body and my voice feels a little bit different tonight. And any of you out there who are musicians or writers or artists will understand that. I have to go with the flow. So it sounds like this. Playing up and around in our mountains, in our seas and our forests, with all of our stones, exploring one another, pushing our boundaries like new lovers. And you comfort me through the ether, and you tell me, I can tell that you're worried about me, and you assure me through the ether that we're okay, everything is gonna be okay, and we're okay, holding my hand all the way, holding my hand, you're holding my hand all the way. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, dum dum, da ba da ba da da dum, da ba da ba da da, la ba dum dum dum. Our innocence, it's becoming so apparent, and our magnificence at the same time too. And with your permissions and our shared ambitions, we get to discover our own truths. And you comfort me through the ether, and you tell me, that you're worried about me, and you assure me through the ether that we're okay, is gonna be okay. That you're holding my hand all the way. That you're holding my hand all the way. Na 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 na. Oh, and you comfort me through the ether. And you tell me, I can tell that you're worried about me. And you assure me through the ether that you're okay. Everything is gonna be okay. That we're holding our hands all the way. That I'm holding your hand all the way. That I'm holding your hand all the way. So there you go, people. Hope you liked that little song. Hope you liked that. Yeah, so say thanks, Steve. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play another song now. Bob Moran says, "Hey, Terra Illumination, can we talk before the video ends?" What's up, Bob? What's going on? Okay. Thanks, Mo. Thanks, Mo. Hey, Bob, if you really want to, if you want to really seriously get into it, what you could do, Bob, if you really want to get kind of serious, you can go to terraillumination.com, and there's a place where you can connect. You can actually write an email. We can get together like literally like this, okay? So that's probably the best way to do it. And you can hang out with the people here, but if you want to get kind of deep and personal, it's better that we do this like behind the scenes, not on the channel here tonight, not on the show here tonight, okay? No offense, but this is such a public place. I don't want to get too tight, too personal. Okay, so Bob, please, if you want to seriously get into a conversation, please go to terraillumination.com and then look for the page, the link where it says connect, okay? And then we can hang out and we can figure this out, okay? Okay? Thank you so much. Let's have another song, folks, okay? Let's sing another song. I'm going to pull out a little song from here that we can sing together, okay? So hang out. I surrender. I'm going to sing the song called I Surrender. Okay? I surrender. Okay, this is kind of a weird thing because the way it's printed in the book of lyrics, I'm going to have to take a couple seconds break while I flip the page. And I'm kind of sad to admit I'm not very good at remembering my own songs, remembering the lyrics and the tunes and the words and how to play them. And so I have to, it's like I have to read my own freaking lyrics. I'm sorry about that, but that's just kind of how it is here, okay? And I need a bit of courage. So bear with me, okay? Okay, Bob. So we'll see you next week. Meantime, if you want to hang out, just write directly, like I said. Okay. I'm gonna sing "I Surrender." Oh, how the body craves. Oh, how the heart it aches. Oh, how the soul knows all of this. Feels like you've manifested me in ways that match perfectly, answering my own. Oh, screwed up. You see how hard it is to be Illumination. It's oh, let me get the chords sorted out. Okay, I think I got it. Please bear with me. Just hang in, people. So, okay, so please give Terra Illumination a break here. It's very, very late. We've been going almost 4 hours. So, I'm going to try and do this for you. The song is very, very relevant to now, in that a lot of us, we have to learn how to let go of our expectations and the desires, how we think things should be or could be, and instead how we have to accept things exactly as they are, in all their beauty and all their tragedy. Oh, how the body craves. Oh, how the heart it aches. Oh, how the soul knows all of this.
answering my own wish for sure. So many lifetimes in the making. This time round there is no faking, no mistaking. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender. I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. No, 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 no. There's no going back, don't even have any maps to our new futures. There's only our next breath. We're so fully committed and so fully engaged, so courageous and fighters to the death. Building bridges from your heart to my heart, forging bonds of honest structure. Our new start, I surrender, surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender. I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. Oh, 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 your embrace. Oh, oh, oh. There's no way around this. The only way out is through. There's no way around this. Open the door to bliss. The only way out is through. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, yeah. I surrender. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender. I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. So, I hope you liked that little song. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, people, for being here tonight. It's been a pleasure to hang out with you guys. That you're all here doing what we do, how we do it. Thank you so much. And I don't know what to say anything more right now. I don't know what to do anymore right now. I think we've had a really super night out, and I want to leave you with just a simple tune where I don't have to play anything, and we can just do some tunes. Please give me a moment here. I gotta find something. Gotta find my songs playlist. Where is my songs playlist?
Ouch. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it. Where is it? Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Give me a second, folks. I want to find my songs playlist. I kind of want to leave on a positive note. So it's kind of an energetic way to end the evening. I don't want to have like a kind of like a fizzle, 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 fizzle. Everybody go home, have a sleep well. I want to end up on a very positive note. Okay, so I'm going to play this song, "Fighting Well." It's relevant for all of us in how each one of us here is doing an amazing job of self-love and self-healing. Okay, so let's just put this on right now. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. Oh, okay, I mistyped that. I'm going to type it in again and see what happens. There we go. So grab a chance to hang out with somebody. Thanks, Bob. We are healing, we are healed. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. It's been a blast. It's been wonderful. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you, everybody, for your readings tonight. I'm just going to do a last minute wonder. See if I got it all. Thanks, Rachel. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much. I don't know if I did you precious moments. I'm sorry. I don't think I did. I think we just had a celebration earlier. I am healing, I am you. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful. I'm so happy to do this for you, with you, and the way that we do this and how we do it. Thank you so much. Love you guys. It's been wonderful, and we'll do this again. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the love. Good night. Good night. See you next week.